Let's say trading great again. You just thought of this to say. We watch all of your streams, cause it's not fun to trade alone. It wasn't just your trades, it's your blood, your sweat, your code. Patrick blazed the trail, roaring loud into the air. We've watched him carve his name, we've studied every stair. Now here we are, my brothers, future's floor is at your door. We've learned from all your battles, and we crave the trading war. Gonna take a chance and prove our name. That's the price to play this trading game. Future's floor. Future's floor, come and trade on the floor. Future's floor, come and trade on the floor. Future's floor is the stream you really need to see. Future's floor, come and trade on the floor. Future's floor is the stream you really need to see.
This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Good morning. Coming off a great evening last night. Had some fun people in the room. We were going over how the Renko charts work, the statistics, the reliability of it, the consistency of it. No matter what size block you use, how to trade inside the blocks, like right now. I don't know, do we see it? Yeah, we do. I should make an indicator, what I call the vibrational area, actually, which is here. Let me just show you right now. Let's get into it. Let's get into it right immediately. The vibrational area right now on this chart is between there and there. So if you can get an entry around here, that's your stop loss, that's your take profit. Or you can make your take profit a little bit better. And, you know, a little bit tighter around here. Go for 1-to-1. But while this box is the last box to be closed, this is your vibrational area. It'll move up by a box level. But that's what you're scalping inside. That's where you expect the moves to be contained with. Sorry, I was just thinking about something. 14, yeah, that would be good to be set on ATR. On the ATR, that would make sense. So right now, let's say 14, 3, 6, 9, 4, 8, 12, 5. Yeah, box size of 5 would make more sense right now. And then we were watching these ridiculous charts that some people show you, and they make you think that, wow, look, I can catch a move like that, but you can never enter in on these charts. They're just way too fast. But again, how you can kind of use them is, well, we don't have a lot of wicks, eh? There you got one little wick, one little wick. So maybe we can try to use them. When you get a wick, you get in. Let me make the wicks large. And the candle body's too, way too small. Let's make that bigger. 5 a little big. Let's go to 4. I can see it on the side there. Apply. 4 didn't do anything. 3. I guess 3 is the minimum we'll do. There we go. We'll go with 3, and we'll make the candle wick a little bit bigger. And then we will take a look at the charts. Okay, there we go. They're kind of fat. So here you had a wick. That could have been a decent entry that pays more than 1-to-1, because in order for the candle to form, it's got to go 40. In order for the opposite candle to form, it's got to go 32. So if you're getting down here, let's say 2 points better, your risk is 6, and 2 + 4 is 12. Your potential profit is 12. So it's like a 2-for-1 trade. So yeah, when you learn how to trade within the noise, it's a fun way to scalp. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. Whoa, look at that dump. I think this is because there was a bombing in Iran. Not 100% sure. Iran? Yeah, Iran. I think in Iran, in Tehran or whatever, there was a bombing. I think everybody panicked. So what did they do? They panicked and they said World War III, we're going to drop Nasdaq by 500 points. That's the World War III offset. Crazy. I'm curious. I'm thinking I'm going to try this one here. The edge is going to be small, it looks, but let's try it for, there we go. Yeah, it's a decent entry. Let's see. Let's take it for clear. A 2-lot. There we go. So let me switch accounts and we'll get to watch it and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I got in on the wick, and my exit will be when this candle forms. What would my stop be? Let's calculate that. So here's the previous candle. It was at, let's say, 75, and it goes down to, let's say, 67. 75, 60, that's 8 points. Yeah, that makes sense. So here it is at 85.78. My stop is at, oh, I'll put it at 77 point. Wait, the size is wrong. 78, we said, right? So 77.75, just let it get through it. Sell stop. Now these should be 2 points, right? From 93, 95, 97. Sell limit. So there's the risk profile of this trade. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like it. Okay, stopped out, no big deal. But this one would have made, so we would have been up. so far. The bot is going to trigger if this can get lower, if this can get down to here. And we were examining the well, let's just watch it. Let's go back to Sim 101. We'll watch it take its entry. It's too bad the first one didn't work. I was talking to, who was I talking to yesterday about it? Garrett, Brandon, I don't remember. Garrett, Mario, Darius. I think it was Darius. Liquidity Raider. Yeah, we were talking about these Renko charts here. See, now I wouldn't take the wick because we're kind of either in the bands or you need to be under the bands. It's bullish now, so I like the other trade. Anyways, we'll watch the first trade for the bot. AI, man versus machine. We're both trading. I am trading the Sim account that's down 26, and no, not the Sim, the Apex account that's down $26, and the bot AI is trading Sim 101. Man versus machine. Who wins? Who wins the day? The bot has an advantage of perfect execution. Ping. Thought that was my daughter. So, new strategy. Next. Or should I use this one? Nah, it's pretty damn easy. Oh, look at that. It's ringing like nuts now. On Friday 20th next week, I don't work. The appointment is next week? Question mark. I thought today. Okay, so let's call this FF 009 vibration range. No to which one? Next week or today? Just let me know when it is. I'm guessing next week, the 20th. Next, on bar close. It's going to be an easy one to create. Watch how fast you can create this. If add price, the close, greater than the open, so that's an up bar, and the open is greater than, okay, AI bot just added, and that's it. Next bar stops out. If it doesn't just automatically stop out, but greater than the one on the high. What else do we want to put in here? Okay, you know what? We're going to color the background. We're going to give it a light green color, and then we'll draw in the range. So we're going to go for background color. Forest green. Well, we might have to try a few different colors, but let's go with forest green, dark olive green, olive drab, olive, who knows? So many choices. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking is going to be good? Yellow green. Okay, and what else do we want to do? Oh, we want to draw a line, horizontal line. We want to draw a, what's an extended line? Anyways, I don't really want to know. Horizontal line. Let's go with, what's a good color? Yeah, want to make it a solid line, so I guess black. Black's a good color. Solid, width 2, set the price at the high of 0. Plus 32 ticks, because that's the size of the bars. We can create inputs for this later, but and another horizontal line, add, bear with me here, and you'll see what I'm doing. Horizontal line, we want another one. We want it also to be black. Set at the price. A little low. Yeah, we definitely have to set. Minus 32. Oh, didn't work. Minus 32. Okay. Okay. Compile. And we'll test it. We'll see how it works. Let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there for the AI to take out its first winner. We're oh so close. Wow, that's like a call from, I don't know, Uruguay. That's the weirdest number in the world. I'm almost curious to answer it. The country code is 34. Anybody know what a country code of 34 is? So you know what? Well, we're let's redo the other one. Add, price, close, less than, price, open. Let's copy this. Copy, paste. If we open, edit, is less than the ADMX bands based on the low. Okay, okay. We want to set the background color. I like sienna, but we don't want to make it maybe too dark. We'll see. What'd we go with? Let's use light colors. Let's use pastels and see how bad it looks. Okay. And now I got to add more horizontal lines. Same horizontal lines? More horizontal lines? High plus 32. I think it's the same horizontal lines. Let's see that. Let's test it. It's the high plus 32, low. Yeah, I think it's the same line. That's interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2, compile. What's the range? Only 6.79. Wow, I figured there would have been a little bit more volatility, especially given since the market had a complete panic attack at 9 o'clock yesterday. Okay, let's add the strategy onto the chart. And this will give you your didn't draw the didn't draw in the bearish one. Did I make a mistake? I said up candle only. I didn't invert it. Got the pastels, so I did invert it. Ah, is because those pastels are over. Yeah, I like the colors. Okay. I get perfect. Okay, it works perfect. Now let's just clean it up. New strategy builder. AI bot. It's close to take profit. It's got to hit this solid line over here. And it'll have its first trade in the books for the morning. It starts trading at 7:30. Next. Next. Okay, let's clean it up a little bit. What can we say? Start with this one. Duplicate new tab. If it's an up bar, but the open is less than. Okay. Remove, add. We want to clear all drawings. Remove, draw objects. Okay, that seems good. And same for this one. Duplicate new tab. Remove, draw objects, copy, paste. And if it's down, but the open is greater than. Okay, that should be enough to do it. Clean up those lines. Those lines shouldn't be there. Those two horizontal lines. Because that was the scalping range. Let's see if it works. Ta-da! Lines are gone. Perfect. Okay, all cleaned up. So we can identify our scalping range. But I didn't really set it up for this chart here. I set it up for this one. This one's more interesting. But you got to know the what you need to add and subtract. I didn't create an input variable for that. But let's do that now. I got nothing going. I got no setups, right? I took one trade. I lost. Let me just look at the 1 minute. 1 minute, we broke the most, over here on this candle, we closed below. When this candle closed, it closed below the most recent swing low at the time, which was here. And we haven't gotten above a swing high yet with a close, but maybe now, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We missed it. The bot took profit on this trade. It was long. Got in a profit. Sim 101 is up 236. And at the same time, we got a close above the most recent swing high. So maybe we're going to start moving up here. I have a trade on the top step charts. Could have taken that maybe. But we'll wait. I just want to fix the vibration range next. Next. We need the inputs. Add ticks to bull bar integer 8 subtract ticks from bull bar low minus 32. Is that right? I think so. Delete, but we'll check it. I add gold is opening. I don't follow gold anymore. Too bad. I was enjoying trading gold, but it was a distraction and it was hurting my performance, so I stopped. Subtract ticks from bear bar low minus 8. We're almost there. Add ticks to bear bar high 32. Delete. Okay. Next, that's over here. Horizontal line. What are we doing? This is the bullish, right? So set, it's not 32 ticks. It is the add. Okay, this is edit. Subtract. Okay, we're good over here. This is the positive to the high. Okay, so edit. This is cancel run 1. Set. 32, set, input, it's the high. Okay. And this is the negative, so this is a subtract. Set, we're done. We can test it. Subtract, okay, 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 and compile. Okay, so what the lines do, the lines show you where the next Renko bar is going to form. Either we touch this line and we get another bullish line, bullish bar, or we have to get down to this bar, this line here, and we'll get another bearish bar. So that bearish bar would form right here. And I'd have to get down to that line. So now that we have this going, I can show you guys how I identify what I call the vibration range and how I scalp inside it. Basically, what you want to do is you want to get, since we're bullish now, we have a green background. That means you're ready to take bullish trades. You want to get into the lower third of the of this box here, of these two lines, and you take a trade. And if it gets back up to the upper line, you get out. If it gets down to the lower line, see, right now we're still in the upper third. We want to get down into here around. I was doing it yesterday. The markets were moving fast. I was getting a lot of entries. Come down here, I would go long, get out here, out, in, out, in, out. It was really, that's why I call it the vibrational range, because, you know, this is the range that price is going to be bouncing in around. But I don't want to be running it on this one, because I do want to play with it on this one. Strategies. And it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to see if I coded it right. Enabled. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Except the lines aren't thick enough. Yeah, so you want to be getting in around here somewhere. Let's say that's 8. Yeah, somewhere around here, if you can. I'm going to make those lines a little bit bigger. Actually, I want them to be prominent, so I'm going to dash them. I want them to stick out. It's too bad I missed a good trade while I was doing this. Oh well. Edit. Solid. Make it dash 4. Okay. Dash 4. Okay. Edit. Dash 4. Okay. And edit. Last one. Dash. I'm not going to play with it anymore up to this 4. Okay. Compile. I had enough. I had enough. It's going to have to be good enough. Apply it onto the chart and we're done. Ta-da! There's your big, bold dash lines. And when we touch that line, that means a new bar forms. You know what? The only thing I didn't put in, the most important one for people who don't know really how to follow it, the entry line. Let us make an entry line. So you want to know where you're getting in, where you should be looking to get in, so that you can super scalp. You guys want to be super scalpers. Next. See, I know where it is, but you guys don't know where it is. Next, 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 next. Add. Let's add one more horizontal line. Add. Horizontal line, cornflower blue. Let's make this one dash dot dot. Size 3. It's at the low, but there's an adjustment. Add long entry line. Subtract from low integer minus 16. 2 times the amount, just a quick note, okay. And short entry line. Short entry line. Add to high integer 16. 2 times amount. Okay. Next one. I said I would do no more, but we need this. You see, we would be below the entry line right now. Below. With a tick adjustment set. User input. Subtract. Long entry line. Okay. Add. Okay. Okay. Copy. Paste. Same line. Edit. Hey. Edit. Horizontal line. It's all set over here. High, 0, ticks, and adjustment. User input. Compile. Now I'm done. It's official. Even if I'm not done, I'm done. We didn't get another trade over here. Just one. Okay, let's put it back on. Okay, well now it's in no man's land. The background is not green or red. So we're not taking trades. Wait to see. Okay, so you see we got the open, the close above the most recent swing. We caught a nice move up. On the 1 minute, the next time I would say a bit of a reversal. Got to get a close below the most recent swing low. That's step one. Till we get that, we're not even in even in the ballpark looking for a short trade. Do we do a small test to see if copier's working? I would have if we could have gotten 85, but 85 on the offer. Or maybe we wait till this turns green. We need an up bar. How many points is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, it's 14 points. Yeah, we're gonna try this one. Believe it or not, we're gonna try this one. We're gonna wait for the first bullish bar to form. It's Friday, day 5. Checking in with my coach. Oh, got close to I got close to forming a bullish bar, but didn't form one.
Order submitted.
Oh, I didn't do a sound check. There we go. So now what do we say? We're going to go 4 points for 8. We need 8. 95. What's 95 plus 8? It's 03. Okay. Sell limit. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do a sound test. Sell limit. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do a sound test. There's the sound test. Okay, so I wanted to go 4 bars. That's where I'm going to take profit. 1, 2, 2 more. Let's go. Push. Those dotted lines, the dash lines are too big. The dash line is where the next bar forms. You can't really see where it is, and this is where I'm saying is your buy area. It's too steep. It should be 8. Okay, we'll make that adjustment. Boom. Boom. Edit. Don't come down. -8 and 8. Okay. And load it up again. Yeah, that makes more sense. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. 80, 90, really?
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Okay. I think the trade copier worked properly. Very good. There you go. There's your long entry. Let's see if we can scalp this for a bit. We've got below that dashed line. Now we should be theoretically targeting the black dashed line on the top, and our stop is the black dashed line on the bottom. And I'm in for a 2-lot, so if we can get up a bit, which hopefully we will, I'll lighten the load, and then it'll be a break-even trade. Worst case scenario. It's too bad we can't put markers on it. So it looks like it's about at 80, and I'm long at 87, so 7 points. So take some out there, and then we'll let it run. In the meantime, while I'm going to put in my stop actually. So my stop is at, can't tell. It's got to be smaller, these lines. I'm going to assume it's at 80. I'll put in my stop just in case something happens. It's only for a 1-lot, so an 80.50. I'll put in my take profit at 700. Sell limit, there we go. So there's the risk profile again of this trade. That's an excellent risk profile for scalping. And now I see that those lines are too big, so I'm going to go make them smaller. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Going the wrong way, but a chip in a chair in poker. Until you're stopped out, you're not stopped out. This can reverse at any minute and shoot up. Don't assume the worst. Anything can happen. ACH. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for the, see, going back up. And we thought we were going to get stopped out. Oh, 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 oh. Getting damn close. That's it. Stopped out. We're going to go with super thin lines except for the entry line. Yeah, one. You need to be able to see where they are. Too thick, and you don't really know where the price is. So they're going to have to be subtle. So you know where they are. Two more to change. 4 goes to 1 for the thickness. Four goes to 1 for the thickness. And what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Okay, we're done. We're compiled. It's fixed. Let's see how the new lines look. And don't look at that long 5, because that long 5 that you see on the bottom on the Renko chart, that's the AI bot that's long a trade right now. Wow, very good entry actually. I like it. This is for scalping. So there, now you can see. So you want to, really? Oh no, it didn't change the numbers. Hold on. Now, you know what? Let me remove it. Make sure we have a clean instance. Strategies. Vibration range. I should call it the scalping range, not the vibration range. Okay. And there you go. There's your new lines. So if you can get up to the dashed line, you should be thinking or trying to get short. Your stop is this here, and that's your take profit. Maybe a little bit better than a 2 to 1, actually. 74 to 81, that's 7. And 74 down to 60, that's 14. So it's 2 to 1. That's a good range for you to play inside. But let's watch over here. Let's hope we can pull out another winner on the bot. It's a good one to join in on because your risk is so small. Because if that bar forms bearish, the bot's getting out. So you're almost risking 4 points to make 20 points. It's a 5-to-1 trade if you enter right here. Let's try. Let's take a one lot and see. Let's see if we can hit a 5-to-1 trade. At 80, I get out at 80. Sell limit. There you go. And where am I getting out? 54. Sell stop, 55.25. There we go. It's probably not in the right place, but see, when you can frame trades like that, you don't have to be right very often. Oh, and by the way, just in case you didn't know, right now, you're not going to believe me, but this is a 65% trade. It actually should hit 65% of the time. We've been backtesting this trade, and I've only been able to reach 60% accuracy on this trade. But I'm thinking there's an error because I know statistically it should be a 65% trade. Unfortunately, this one was a loser. I'm going to try some scalping inside the range. Where I just got short now, that's about 1-to-1. Remember, I have these lines here. Volatility is 9 points. Average range on the 1-minute candles. What's crazy is I said, you know what, I'm going to go for 4 bars when I entered over here. I did it on my Bulenox account. If you heard ordered filled, I ended up getting out, I think right here at the 700s. But didn't go for 4. You know, below the bands, a new bearish bar, you should definitely be getting 4. Above the bands, when it's green, you should definitely be getting 4, at least. It should run, you know, where you get the green areas. But no, it didn't run for me that time. Anyways, I played it well. Okay, we're at the blue dash line, so I tried to add 2. There, I got filled, and let's see what happens now. That's a wick. If it gets under 60, I'll remove my original position. Where did I enter? Probably around 59. 61, 60. That's 59, that's 57. Perfect. Now I have 2 at 64. And we're going for, and if you remember, guys, I think I lost my first 3 trades. And if this trade's a winner, not only will I have wiped out all my losses, but I'll end up being green. I'll get one more piece out here if it gives it to me. Come on. Go, 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 go. Dig a little deeper. Pull out your shovel. Dig a hole. Boom, there you go. And now, when that bar forms, which is right there, buy bid. There we go. So am I green? No, I'm still down $2. Okay. I didn't wipe out 3 losses in one trade and go green, but I wiped out 3 losses. Pussy Pier. And what you saw was a series of bad trades. Because my accuracy percent, a bad day for me is 50%. What you just saw, 25% wiped out all my losers. A bad day for me overall at the end of the day is 50%. And many days I'm in the 70s, 80s, and 90%. All math-based trading. If you mathematically structure your entries and your exits, it's hard to lose. But then comes in the discipline issues, and that's where everybody has troubles. What? So we're in a decent range here for another short. I'll short one. We're kind of extended though already. I'm short at 51. I'll try and adding at 56 or 57, but I'm not going to add two. I'm only going to add one. Oh, this is my add point. Okay, there's my add point. I'll probably get stopped out on this one. It's late. It's not really a good trade. Not the greatest of trades. If I had to give it a ranking, I'd give it a B- or a C. Actually, I'm looking to get out at even on one piece and improve my my average price. That was my opportunity. I hope I get another one. There you go. So now my average price is at 56, and I'm targeting about 41. Put in the buy limit, and the sell stop is 61. I'm in the buy stop. There we go. And there's the risk profile on this trade, and it stopped out. The market giveth, the market taketh. Let's see what our other... You know what I'm curious about? I'm going to take this for a 2-lot. There's not a lot of 1 bars. 1 bar, 1 bar. 2, 2, 2, 1. Since 5 in the morning, there's been 3 1 bars. So I'm saying to myself, what are the odds that we're going to hit a 1 bar? Which means I should be going for 63. There we go. Again, what makes these trades not bad. There you go. There you go. What makes these trades not bad is the fact that you try and get in at a better price. You don't get in at the entry when the bar closes. You let it come back, and then it gives you so much more. Nine o'clock. Oh boy, do I so want to go take a look at I want to look at gold. It's no fair. I feel cheated not being able to look at gold, but what can you do? It's going back up. Getting close to that 3,500 limit again, level again. Wow, watch it break 3,500 and go to 5,000. That would be crazy. And do some more back testing this weekend. Probably going to test version 2 of the AI bot. AI Antonio. Oof, it's quiet. I hate when it's quiet like this. At least I have my coffee to keep me company, right? So if you were going to scalp the vibration range, around there was your probable entry. Going for a move back up, but the background's not green, so you're not in ideal conditions. We're in a bit of a downtrend, so that's a C- trade. It's close to a D trade, which is why I won't take it. Remember I said what we're looking for is a break of the most recent swing low. They're marked off with these dash lines. This is the most recent swing low, and we closed below it. So again, not surprising that we traded lower. Now we need a break and a close above the most recent swing high. This is the most recent swing high up here, but I can already see when this bar closes, this will become the next most recent swing high. So this is the level we'll be watching to see if we can break above. Well, volume's gotten under 100,000, so that's not really good. That's bearish. 16 seconds. Three, two, one, boop. And there's your most recent swing low. That's the most recent swing low. So let's see if we can get a close above that. Until then, we're kind of bearish. And Where do you think price is going to go? Any ideas? Any guesses? What do you think? View up. Definitely a magnet right there at 21,620. Looking at previous levels, we got a lot of easy liquidity levels all the way down to the Asian low. We got 3 of them down to the London low. And finally, if I switch to this camera angle here, and you can see the 5-minute charts, ES and NQ. NQ, even on the 5-minute, closed below the most recent swing low. So we're kind of bearish. First thing that I would look for on the 5-minute is a break above a previous candle's high, which we didn't get. Okay, we have a trade at 44. Let's see if we can get in at a better price. $47.75. I'll add here. Improve my price. And if you're looking at the, oh, we're not on that. If you're looking at the Renko charts here, we came almost up to the optimal zone, the OSZ, optimal scalping zone. Oz, we came up to the Oz, optimal zone. I like this trade to work out. We got to get down to 37 bid. 37 bid is where my take profit is on this one. Buy limit 36.50. It's down there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a 70% probability trade. 71% probability. But if it loses, don't say, hey, I thought you said it was a 71% probability. 71% probability means there's a 29% probability you're going to lose. Did you hear that part? The part where I said you're going to lose 29% of the time? If I put 100 marbles in a bag and 29 of them are yellow and 71 of them are green, you are going to pick some yellow marbles. It does happen. I didn't say 100%. That's why trade management also helps. And what I mean by that is like I was caught sleeping on the shift, but when you get ahead a little bit, just take little pieces out. Reduce the risk on the trade in case it doesn't work out. Yeah, you make less, but once you get in the hang of it, of weaving and bobbing, again, kind of like inside the ranges here. You know what, I'm going to put it up here too. Strategies, let's watch them both. Vibration. Let's go. Let's just have one. It's pre-market. Let's just have one. Whatever it does for us, it does for us. It adds. So I put that same thing on this Renko chart. And again, just to give you an idea, this is around where you want to start thinking of shorting because it's red background. This is where you stop out, so that's your risk. And this is your potential gain. And that's your vibrational range on this chart. It'd be good if I was a good coder to actually make this a different color, this little area here. Go on, let's get to 36. Shouldn't be too hard. 7-point range, and I'm asking for 7 points under 44. 44 was the trigger. Entered for a 3-lot at 51. Okay, entered my first trade. Clicked on the setup. Called it out, comma. Entered my limit orders. Clicked on entry. Called it out. Got about 7 points better. And trade is green right now. Oh, so close it might take profit while I have my head in the phone, huh? Well, it'll go back. It's still a 71% probability that it hits. 44 minus 7, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 37. Is that where I have it? I'm at 36.50. Let's go to 37 and a quarter, 37. It has to hit the 37. There you go. And that's what a 71% probability trade looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't it wonderful to have those numbers? So what else do I know? I know that right now, at this moment, if we hit this blue line before we hit this line, there's a 50% probability we come back down to this line and a 50% probability we touch that line. So that's a 50% 2-to-1 trade. I think if you can identify 2-to-1 trades with a 50% probability, you should be taking them all day long. Wasn't sure if you were going to show up anymore. Are you taking the time off just from streaming or trading also? But your strategy is good, definitely. Focus on getting better at making videos and putting out better stuff. I have that on my docket also. I mean, I'll continue streaming, but yep, definitely. I mean, like, I don't know what your goals are and how you want to grow your channel and stuff, but it comes from the videos, the subscriber base and the loyalty. I saw it with you. It really opened my eyes. I thought they would come in from the streaming, but I saw it with you because we both started with 29 subscribers. And you're more aggressive with the videos, pushing out the videos. And of course, obviously, you can see that's where your subscribers are coming from. And, you know, I put out some videos. I see, you know, one of my videos got 30 subscribers. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm looking at ways to get better at that and do it quicker because it's taking a long time to put together a video. The script is very hard, and then timing the talking with the transitions. So right now, this is a 50% trade. I'm going to take it. I'm going to go short just one. I didn't get filled. I didn't get filled. There, I got filled. So if it hits the black line, I'll stop out. Very tight stop. But it's a 50% probability that it hits the other black line all the way down here. This is a 50-50 trade with a very tight stop, even though it doesn't look like it right now, and it looks like I'm going to get stopped out. Markets can change on a dime in any direction. And I'm not fully convinced that I'm going to stop out. I may not take the full profit target even. You know, in a one lot, if you can pull out $10, $15 on a one micro, that's not bad, especially if you can do it all day long. 7 right there was 9. Adds to my little booty bag. Every day, every trade, you add a little bit to your booty bag. It adds up. I should definitely get better at holding, though. Everyone tells me that. Are you ever going to hold your trades to target? It's so hard because it takes so long. You know, like, look how long I was in that trade. It's still a 50% probability this soft black line down here gets hit. Let's see what we're doing down here. Oh boy, look at this. This is a major good scalping zone right here because your stop is so close. Your stop's at 53. And your target is 33. Right now you can get in at 50. This is a 3-point, this is a 6-to-1 trade right here. But I don't have the probabilities on it. It's probably a low probability trade. But it's 6-to-1. How low does it have to be for you to lose money on this if you keep taking them? You know, basically what we're doing is looking for wicks. So there's a wick, bar form, take your profit. Here there would have been a wick, but we didn't get to take profit. We would have got stopped out. The wick on the first candle never counts, like this one. There's a wick, we would have taken profit. Here's a wick. If it goes, we lose. But again, if you're making 3-to-1, 4-to-1, and you're 50% accurate, no, I'm trading. Talked to a couple of YouTubers. The thing is, live streams are hurting my channel. Really? When they watch content from my channel, it will. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm not sure you mean when they watch content from my channel, it recommends the live stream and I can't get growth. I guess it would be easier to talk than to have to type all that. That's frustrating, all that typing, but anyways, yep, no, I know what you mean. I guess sort of. Oh, no kidding. I would figure that the live is in its own subcategory. See, look at that. We're almost going to target on that one. That was a 6-to-1 trade on that Renko. It's almost going to target it reversed course. I just assumed live is like kind of its own category, and if people get recommended or go to your channel, they only go see your videos. They don't get recommended your live videos. Nobody rewatches live videos. They're boring. It's the content, yeah. That's the fun, the interesting stuff. But anyways, I don't know. I'm not sure. I never heard. I mean, I'm a subscriber to vidIQ. I didn't get the coaching. I'm thinking about maybe getting the coaching. They have one-on-one coaching and stuff. Problem is, they're just going to give you some guy they hired and they gave him an instruction manual what to tell you, you know. But yeah, it comes down. There we go. So there you go. That was a 6-to-1 trade that came to fruition. But yes, I agree. I do agree. Videos is the key. Here we are again. We're back in the scalping zone. We're touching the blue dash line. That identifies the scalping zone. Or the Oz, the optimal zone, whatever you want to call it. The stop is again, I thought also, but that's the thing. It will recommend the live videos because that is fresh video, not the better videos. Well, I watch Patrick Whelan very often. Like, there's a few people I watch often. Not all of them have to do with the stock market. I watch Benny Johnson. He's political news from the U.S. You know, it's kind of like a talk show. I watch a lot of videos about physics. And here's the reason why I'm bringing it up. I also watch a lot of videos from Patrick Whelan. But his lives are never recommended to me. The physics videos are recommended to me. Your videos are recommended to me. But I can't really recall ever seeing a live video recommended to me. An old one. Sometimes I see upcoming. Like when it's yours, it says upcoming. Even if it's in the evening. I've never seen an old video of yours recommended to me. Of a live video. And really the only other streamers that I kind of go into their channels and regularly like and comment is Joker Trades and Omnius. Joker Trades doesn't create any videos and Omnius kind of short, so it's really you I can mostly judge with, and Patrick Whelan. So you're going to make videos during the summer, or you're just going to build your skills during the summer and get your template going and then come back? Yeah, me right now, to be honest with you, I've been working this week and last week on building, that's why I asked you, I'm building a template where I can put out videos. I'm working with ChatGPT also on how to structure it. And I have so much notes here to put out 3 to 5 videos a week, different kinds of content, you know, the psychology, setups, reviews of other people's videos. I was going to ask you, actually, if I can do that for my first one. Not a review of the video, but, you know, just show a small clip and then comment on it. You know, say, okay, like I agree with him, but I would also maybe try to do this and that. Nothing negative. I don't ever want to, bring people up and talk negative. And of course, you link in the description where you got the video from, but hmm. Well, I saw your I just actually it was this morning. I think you put out a video on trading monitors, some kind of equipment. I don't remember. Just like your second to last video. I think it was trading monitors. And if I remember correctly, I think you had like 700 views on that. I was pretty impressed. Who would think to do a video on trading monitors and it would get that many views? People are interested in that many people are interested in trading equipment like that, That opened my eyes anyways. Weekly recaps and go live after channel has grown. Yeah, I heard that also. I mean, definitely. I got that advice as well. They didn't really say, I don't remember what the number was, maybe 1,000, 2,000 subs. And they said, finally, when you go live, you'll have like, a certain amount of people waiting for you rather than live streaming to nobody. Yep. But it's quiet now also. I'm looking around and Methodical Man, Pine Tree, their viewership is quite a bit lower past this week. Let's say this week and maybe last week compared to usual, compared to what it was like a month and a half ago. Things have gotten quiet pretty quickly. Methodical Man used to be in the 200s, 300s, steady. And past couple of days I saw him, he had like only 57, 80. Numbers have fallen. Sounds good. I don't get to watch your trading anymore. Anyways, have a good day. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Later. Okay, so where do we go from here? Let's take a look again at the 15-minute chart. I hate when it does that. Take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. Well, 15-minute chart is kind of bullish, right? Remember what I look at? A break of the most recent swing higher, swing low. So that would be this one right here. It's a swing high. We got to close above it. This is just maybe a bull flag inside the next push higher. We're bouncing off VWAP. We're trading above VWAP, so I guess I'm kind of mildly bullish. Here we're getting another now close above. This is the wrong chart for the 5. I know what this is. This is a short trade based on the AI bot, so we'll watch that. We'll see what that one does. This is distracting, so I'm taking this off. I don't want the I don't want it over there. I need to watch the bot over here. It'd be a shame if the bot takes a loser. But it had a good day yesterday. 800 and some odd dollars. I'm hoping that it's able to perform well again today. My job is to take structured trades. This one's not bad over here, actually, to be honest with you. I'll sell at the top of the third bar. Add a little bit here. It takes me out, it takes me out. 928, ooh, I'm not thinking. There's the 928. I gotta get out. I'm sorry, this is no good. There's the 928 imbalance report. And the market sometimes makes a sharp move. And we're 27 seconds away from that, so I don't want to be in on that trade. Or I don't want to be in the markets on that. Two seconds, 1 second, pop. Not much of a pop. Stopped out. Bugger. Well, we have a good range. You know what? Before the market's open, 929 here, and we have 11 point, almost 12 point range. The only thing I don't like is the volume. It's under 100,000. The volume peaked over here, and it's been coming down. You see how now there's more volume coming out. Hey, Omnius, good morning. So I'm not too encouraged with the amount of volume coming out. Let's see what we get when the market's open in 40 seconds. Oops. Omnius is getting in his seat, getting ready. All right. Yeah, he had some technical difficulties. I'm bugging him. Oh, God. Okay, what are we doing? Markets are opening. Let's get ready. 9:30. Let's see what we have. I'm inside the box. Oh, yeah. Getting up to the close there. So that's good. That was a fast scalp. Are you kidding me? Is it Friday the 13th? Is he not joking? Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Wow. I'm going to enjoy Friday the 13th. Well, we got over the previous day's low, I didn't think. And the volume finally got us over 100K. Do I try again? I'm not gonna, what am I not gonna do? I'm not gonna chase on an extension, but shit, it looks like that's all you have to do. But I wanted to come back down a little bit. Okay, something like that. Fill me, and now. Push. I'll take that. It's a little bit, I'll take it. These aren't even really trades I should be taking, so. I get hurt on these trades when I chase. I know that. Omni has pointed out that there's a fair value gap that we're closing up, but we do have a fair value gap a little bit higher also. Well, he said hourly. I don't even have the hourly. I have the 30-minute hourly. Oh my God. He tells me to change to 30-minute, and now it's the hourly. Oh, look who's in the room. The algo is long. I'm happy about that. Oh, shit. You're in the camera too. Hold on. Let me, I didn't even notice. Boom, boom, boom. Let me close your volume on your stream then. And now I got to change my camera. That'll take 1 second. Camera Discord number 2. Booyah. Look at that. How easy it is. I love it. Not only that, the time is over your head, not mine. Perfect. We're ready to go. The last thing I got to do is...
Time on my head.
Yep. Time is on your side. You're younger than me.
I can't be that much younger than you.
I'm pretty sure you are.
I mean, we don't have to go like put numbers out, but I can't be that much younger.
Well, that much is a subjective word. I don't know what that much means for you. Okay, let's get back to the 1 minute chart. I do want to find some trades.
That's not you, that's me.
I want to find some trades to enter in. Hopefully the algo will pull out another winner out of its ass. Get my clicker ready. Go ahead.
No, on one layout I get you, the other layout I get me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So I can do about that. I'm too ugly to be on 2 spots.
What do I want to do? See, I don't even know which. Where's my trade copier? I want to make sure my trade copier is working. I gotta go to positions. I'm gonna trade the Bulenox accounts today a little bit. See if I can get some headway on those. 56. The first trade's gonna be it's wonderful at 70. Not really a great entry, but we spiked twice up to 80. Is that your hourly fair value gap? Is it at 80?
I don't know. I thought we closed that, didn't we?
Yeah, we
Do
did.
not look at it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we closed out.
That's the 780, but you got another one right above it, so.
Yeah, got another one right above it. Actually, the one above it's got the volume, so that might be the one to look at more.
Mm.
All right, got this set up. We are getting faster and faster with the setup, so that's a good thing.
Oh, you see that sell limit didn't get hit again. That's such a bad thing. That should have been a winning trade. Let me enter for a 1 lot. Let's see if I can do something with this. No, don't go fast down. We still have the previous day's low at 716. It's far away though.
Real quick, my wife did tell me we have internet issues in my area.
Okay.
So if I'm gone, I'm gone. It's probably going to be it.
Thunderstorms?
No, I don't know. She just got a message from the internet provider. Actually, it said our internet's out, but I don't think it's out yet.
Yeah.
So, as long as I got internet, we're going to keep going. Why not, right?
You got it. Okay, another crazy run higher. And then we're going to drift lower. It seems to be a pattern, eh? It's explosive move up on the open, and then we drift lower.
Yeah, what was that? That was what, like an 80-point move?
Mm.
Oh, wow. 120-point move.
Long at 49. Entered at 47, I hope. I didn't really get to see my entry.
We had this big push down yesterday, and then we pushed right back up, covering that.
Are you talking about, yeah, yesterday at 9 p.m.?
Looking. Yeah, I guess so.
It was crazy. I was there. I was streaming.
Oh, were you? I didn't see you streaming yesterday.
Yeah, I was streaming yesterday. That was a crazy move. I think it was due to, I don't know, I think I heard they said somebody was bombing, I guess Israel was bombing Tehran or Iran or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's the timing, if it was right, but I saw that, you know, Benny Johnson, I don't know if you know who Benny Johnson is. He came out with a little, you know, talk about it. So, and it's at 12.
Is that the Benny show?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the Benny show. It's maybe. He's like, you know, a guy on YouTube, like Joe Rogan. You know, it's not a podcast. He doesn't sit down. He just talks himself and shows clips of stuff. He has like political commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one, the Benny show or whatever I think it is. I think it's the same guy.
But anyways, I looked, you know, and it was 12 minutes ago, and so I'm assuming that's what it was. Shit, damn. I had a good trade.
He's got the worst feel ever. Kill it.
Oh, you were entering here?
Well, I didn't want to. I wanted to enter way down there. I was trying to get 21,759. Instead, I got 21,768, so almost 10 point.
How'd you enter? Market order, or you were just trying by the bid? Oh, yeah? Wow. Market
order. Plus, I was a bit delayed myself, so.
I was going to say, so you got real slow reflexes there then, huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, look, it's early in the morning. Come on. Look, was it a winning trade or not?
It is. But you know what? Also, all joking aside, you can click market order, yeah, and you can instantly get 10 points better, especially at this time of the morning. What are you drinking?
Now I'm in another trade.
Already?
What am I drinking?
Yeah, it's red. It's not,
yeah, it's
like fruit juice.
Zip Fizz. No, Zip Fizz. It's like a vitamin energy drink.
Ah, okay. To help you with your reflexes.
Yeah, you can tell I need it.
No, I don't do something like that, but when my wife tells me I need to drink more water, I go put fruit juice powder in it. And she goes, "You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to have just water." Shit.
Well, see, that's the good thing, because Zip Fizz also hydrates you, and you get your vitamins. And you get your energy.
Good morning, Joker. Are we in a good mood this morning? Today I'm in a good mood. Except my entries are...
Friday the 13th. You got to be in a good mood.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You reminded me. Thank you. Friday the 13th.
Cancel all orders!
And it's Father's Day weekend.
Cancel all orders!
I do that for Friday the 13th. Let's go. Get me out. Okay, I'm up almost $100 on one of my Bulenox accounts. Joker, are you streaming today?
What'd you do for Friday the 13th?
Ah, that little screaming guy on my screen.
Oh,
that I worked on. Okay, so that trade is completed. That trade was done according to plan. Let me check in with the boss.
Also, with the Zip Fizz, it's not like coffee. I don't feel like my head's spinning around.
Yeah, no, I don't drink coffee anymore. I just drink decaf. Today I was in the mood for that beautiful, bold coffee flavor, but then I said, nah, I don't want to feel anxious during the day. I hate the way it makes me feel, so...
Exactly. Then my eyes get blurry, feel all anxious, head spinning. It's like, dang. All that from a cup of coffee?
Mm.
Too much caffeine.
Whoa, no kidding. I didn't notice that. The algo took another trade. It's up almost $400.
Interesting. Moon took a trade. It's down almost 100 or so.
Hold on a sec. Okay, I guess not. I thought somebody was calling me. Let's go see if Joker is streaming today. Open up. He stopped streaming for a bit.
Sometimes you just need a break, huh?
Mm. Nope, he doesn't have anything listed. So I'm a little bit disoriented because I'm trying to follow too much. Let's ground ourselves. Let's just start over. 944. That's the opening range alert. Oh, yeah, I just realized. Where are you?
Turns out I was doubled on the vertical stream again. There we go. Like I said, I'm too ugly to be on the screen twice.
How come I don't see you?
You don't see me?
Yeah, I don't see your name. Okay, let me click here.
I don't know. I see me.
No, your name, no, you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Looks like we're breaking down on an inside bar on the 5 minute. Some more price action lower. Mhm.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey.
Let's.
You got your replay on the day, huh?
What do you mean?
The DVR replay.
Oh, it's on today. I didn't. You can go backwards, you mean?
Yeah.
Really? I thought I shut it. No, not on mine. I'm
On mine you can.
It's not working.
Yeah, I can go back almost 2 hours. Dang, you start early, don't you?
Yeah, I got up, so I said, you know what? I'll start earlier. No, I don't know why that's strange. Okay, well, I'll have to send a note to tech support because, I mean, I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I turned it off. It shouldn't be on. I don't know why it is.
Let me refresh, see if it's still there. 'Cause I have noticed that if you change it, you got to refresh.
Yeah, maybe you have an old setting. Okay, way to go, Algo. The Algo's up 618. It's crushing me today.
Awesome.
I love it because, yeah, yesterday was an $800 day. I sent you a DM in Discord.
Yeah, I refreshed. You can still go back. You have that setting on today.
You said you told me I can get rid of it, on the fly, like now. Let's go see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go learn again. Oh, I didn't even have to go here. Let's go see if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, wrong.
Discord. Who'd you send the DM? Me?
To you, yeah.
Mike. Check it out.
Open up here. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. You told me how to do it, but I'll probably forget. I think you said go to content. I'll have no idea where to find this. Live.
Yeah, I try to do that, Mike. I gotta get better.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you know.
I'm a work in progress.
No. So, I was just saying, don't let me dominate. You know, that's all. That's what I want to say.
No. That's not what it is. Remember we was talking before.
Yeah, I remember.
You're more of a natural. I'm not.
Ah, you're right. Look at that. That's weird. Because I turn it off really automatically all the time. Okay, so it's off now.
I think I do it so much it's just natural. I don't even think about it.
No, I do too. I turn it off right away. I mean, I don't know why I do when I schedule a stream. I pick an old one, where it says reuse the settings. But yet that DVR setting, it doesn't remember for some reason.
No, I think you got to click it every time.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but whatever. Okay, let's see if I can get into another trade. I don't know. I don't know what's good, You know what? I'm going to let that go. I'm going to move on to the next Bulenox account and see if I can also do the same thing. Make about $100 in it. While I continue to...
I got one looking ugly. Bot decided to take a trade and then it went against me. That's what's bad about these large moves up. Kind of throw everything off. Need a way to put a parameter in the bot to say, look, if we're this far up, don't take the trade.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that too. That's a good thing to do. Maybe you can just... Oh, shit.
What was that?
That was one of those weird moves. Oh, well, that's going to cause a loss in the...
Well,
okay.
The bad news is I missed the trade. The good news is my bot won.
Oh, yeah, wow. I just got bad news and bad news. I missed the trade and the bot lost.
See, that was so fast. There's no way I could have entered on that.
No, not manually. Even with your...
Because I used the volume chart. It was 3 candles deep before I even knew what was going on.
Yeah, you weren't catching that even with your FizzBiz.
Now I need another one. Be right back.
I'll try and take a 2-lot here. And see. This is kind of dangerous because it could move fast. Maybe I'll have my finger on the close button. I don't like this trade. I got in and it's not giving me an opportunity. copier screwed up. So one account made $10, the other account lost $22. But I got out early because I didn't like the trade. Because I was ahead $10. I said, you know what? I'm not taking a loss. I don't like this trade. But fuck, this copier screwed up. Okay, let's see if I can get in again. This time properly. 56 at 70. 70 bids got a hold. Now it looks a little bit better, actually, the trade. Top Step's up 125, so I'm doing good today. Top Step's up 125. I got my 2 Bulenox up 100. I got my Apex doing not bad. The Algo's doing good. It's an overall good day today as long as I don't screw too much up. I'll just trade cautiously. Go into the weekend feeling good. Antonio was on the stream last night. He jumped into the public channel. I don't know if you know Madman Antonio.
Seen him on your stream. You had him on the you had him on the stream.
He came in. I was in the public channel. He popped in.
We're going back down. You still in the trade? How'd your trade work out?
I got out. Oh, okay, you didn't hear. Yeah, no, I got out because I didn't like it anymore. My entry was poor, so I got out when it showed a little green. The leader account up 10, but the copier fucked up. And by the time I clicked flatten all, the follower account minus 22. It happens so often with Apex, it's terrible. So plus 10 minus 22. That's terrible. That's why the topstep account, the topstep copier is so much better. But last night they were saying Quant Tower is good also. They said never a problem with Quant Tower. Do you ever try trading with Quant Tower?
You know, I used to trade with Quant Tower, if I could say it, Quant Tower. I used to trade on that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah?
And then, everybody started using it. I was like, well, I used to use that a couple years ago. So so I told you before that I trade a personal account with AMP.
Okay.
AMP Futures.
Mm-hmm.
And with AMP Futures, you can get Quant Tower for free. So you can get the full version of it for free.
Okay.
But I don't think you can use that for prop trading. I tried one time before. I couldn't get it to work, so I got discouraged with it.
Well, the prop firm has to offer it. I would assume.
No, I don't think so. So it's just Rhythmic. You would just set up the Rhythmic.
Okay.
There's a bunch of YouTubers that use Quant Tower.
Yeah.
Quant Tower actually used to suck before AMP Futures got involved with it. It was real buggy and laggy.
I have no idea even what it looks like. Never even seen it. Never even seen a screenshot of it.
Yeah, you have. Literally, everybody's using it right now.
Really?
Methodical Man uses it. Pine Tree uses it.
Wow. I thought Pine Tree uses Tradeovate. Short at 35. Entry.
Oh, no. All right, wrong one. Alpine Trader. There's.
Order filled at 38. 3 points better.
Getting our traders confused.
Only a 2 lot. That's good. Let's get where are we? 35, 38. Let's get down to 31. But 70% probability we hit 28 on this trade. Remember, 70% probability doesn't mean it's guaranteed. it means there's a 30% probability we lose, but there is a 70% probability we hit 28 on this trade. And if you fight for a better price, which is what I do on every one, you improve the risk profile. So you even make more and lose less. Let's get down to 28 bid. I'll click buy the bid. As soon as we hit it, come on, 30, 29. Ah, so close, good enough for me. Hey, it's at 26, out. Okay, that was good. Good trade.
So you was talking about the 70% probability. Go over that again, would you?
I gotta check in with the boss first.
Yeah, whenever you get a chance.
I just completed a trade. You know the drill, huh?
Hey, don't let me mess up the drill.
Trade number 2, all according to process. Clicker call out on setup. Clicker call out on entry. 3 points better on entry and trade.
That's where you raise your right hand and say, "I will follow the plan."
Well, you know what? It's slowing me down, and because it's slowing me down, this process, and I'm being aware of I'm staying aware of what I'm supposed to do, because I have these steps now involved, and it prevents me from driving off the road, so to speak, staying, following.
And when you know you gotta go over it, you make a little bit less stupid mistakes.
Yeah, but I'm also making less. My accounts are making less.
Yeah, but like I said before, there's also the market conditions.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not sure. I really don't know. Well, here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal, boss. I make more.
There's a YouTube channel called "Here's the Deal."
Yeah, I make more when I allow my impulsive trading, but then it also leads to the blow-ups. So like snakes and ladders, you go up, you go up, you go up, but then you hit that snake that brings you all the way back to the bottom of the board. So while I'm having bigger days, the net result is I'm ending back at the start position. You follow me? But this way here, I'm making less, but I'm never gonna get back to the start position. I'm always climbing, but it's a slower climb. Whoa! What the hell? What just came up? 10 o'clock news.
There's our 10 o'clock news. I meant to say something about that when I came back. Got distracted.
What
10 o'clock news. Forget what it was. Something sentiment. Michigan sentiment or something.
That was crazy. Okay.
And then we have Trump speaking at 11. He's always about an hour late, so 11:30, 12 o'clock.
Did he say what about?
It says it on Financial Juice. Let me find it. If it'll load. Come on, you can do it.
I don't know what's going on lately. Lately, there's the tariffs, his big bill or whatever it was, spending bill or savings bill, and of course maybe what's going on in the Middle East.
What was it? The one big beautiful bill?
Yeah, something like that.
It won't load. Sentiment was forecasted for 53.6. Came in at 60. I guess that was good, huh?
Oh, he's getting good numbers. Look, he got great inflation numbers.
11 o'clock, Trump at National Security Council meeting. So, they say one thing about the Middle East or immigration, and the market's going to drop.
Really? The markets never react positively to immigration news? No, I'm asking seriously. I don't know. Do the market, whenever he talks about his immigration and his deportation policy, markets always react negative to that?
Well, keep in mind that we got riots all over California right now because of it.
Yeah.
And supposedly tomorrow they're planning protests all over the country.
What a bunch of idiots. Really, seriously. You know, not only they're idiots, they're hypocrites. They truly are hypocrites. Because I always would say to them right away, until you, I think I told you this, I don't remember. If I repeat myself, just forgive me. Oh, hold on. There's some screaming. There's some screaming going on upstairs. I want to see if my name's involved in it. I want to see if I should hide in the basement the whole day. You know what? Oh yeah, I think I did when I used the example of a home. Open the door to your home and allow whoever wants to come in to live in your home. Until you do that, don't say that we should open the door in the country and let anybody in. Because
our governor here in Florida sent a bunch of them to California.
Yeah.
Was it Martha's Vineyard or whatever, and they all freaked out.
I was going to say, did they try to send them back? They're such hypocrites. Really, they are.
Yeah, they did. They did send them back.
It's disgusting.
It's like our Florida governor's like, why didn't you open your door and invite them in? All these people live in their gated communities and then say, flood the country, yeah.
Look, they're not all bad people. We know that. That's not the point. The point is,
I know. I've worked with a bunch of them.
You know that some people are going to take advantage of it. If some guy is like, you know, if the police are looking for him, well, he's going to come to the U.S. You also know some countries are going to empty their jails and their you know, get rid of their undesirables and send them here because it's an open door policy. You're going to get taken advantage of. It has to be done properly. Oh, got an entry at 35. Let's see if I can get in a better price. Better than 35. 28. It's invalidated. That's it. Trade's over. Okay, missed it. Oh, you were asking about the 70%. Yeah. If you're onside the bands.
Hold on. Give me a second. All right.
Yeah, you see the blue bands?
I do.
Okay, let me remove the other one just to avoid some confusion. Give me half a second here. It'll help. Visible. There you go. So if you're on the right side of the bands, if you get a retrace or a pullback, whatever word you use, and then you get a continuation bar and it's onside the bands, you have a 70% chance when the first bar forms that a second bar will form. It's 71%.
Okay.
And
so that's what you're saying. When you get the first one, you got 70%.
Yeah.
You're going to make, and that's, I think you said before, 5 points.
Well, I use the top step chart. I don't use the ninja charts because the ninja charts are more erratic. You get more, You get more false signals, but it's 7 points. So what I try to do is let's pretend this was right now, just hypothetically pretend this was the first bar. I try to get a better price. Like right now, you're getting a better price because it's not lower. You see how then it comes down again. So I try to get a better price. That's the 2-part entry. So
then you get a better risk profile.
Yeah, instead of making 7 points, I'm getting 10 or 11 points because your stop out's a little far away. It's got to go all the way up here to stop you out. So over here now, it's about a 1-to-1 trade. If you get in the middle of this bar right here, and it's the first bar, you have a 1-to-1 trade with a 70% probability. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you seem to get a lot of those trades, so.
Oh yeah, there's tons of them. And the 3-bar, when you get a 3-bar reversal on against, you know, like a 3-bar, I don't know how to say it so that you understand, but anyways, a 3-bar reversal. So here's 3-bar reversal. The probability of a 4th bar forming is only 35%. So you have a 65% chance of getting a 2-bar profit because it's got to go down 2 bars to form the other bar. And if you get out, you stop out on the 4th bar, you're losing only 1 bar. So that's a 2-to-1 with a 65% probability. That's the algo that I'm working on. That's the version 2. It only takes that one trade. That's a killer trade. I mean, seriously, that's probably got to be the best one in my arsenal. A 65% 2 to 1.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's a phenomenal number. But I can't get it to go 60%, 65. So far, it's only doing 60. But
Probability? You're talking about 60% probability?
yeah, 6% winners. Oh,
Okay.
got it.
But still, if you have a 2 to 1,
Yeah, entry at 28. Let's see if we can get better than 28. 28. Let's get 30. 31, 32. Come on, fill me. I'm a little short at 32. It triggered at 28. The stop is at 14 points higher. 28 plus 14 is 42. And we're targeting 21 on this trade. So I have about a 1-to-1 trade set up. Let's go.
so you see his trade there. All I see is a bunch of chop.
Oh, well, yeah. Renko's chop. Maybe Renko's chopped me in. You know, there are losers, like I said, 70%. See, now you scared me. I got out. Look what you did.
No.
You interfered in my
No.
trade. If it goes
No, yeah.
if it goes to 21, I'll kill you.
No.
This one's
You gotta
gonna
be-
lose. Yeah, of course.
No. You gotta be independent. You're a grown man.
Yep. It's true. You know what? Sometimes my wife angers me, and then I have a bad losing day, and I blame it on. Like I say, it's your fault. You made me mad. You came down. You vacuumed under my chair while I was trading or something. You know. And
God,
and then
don't get me started.
No, but then I tell her, look, it's me that clicked the button, so I can't blame you. It's me that clicked the buttons. I shouldn't have clicked the buttons. If I knew I was off, I shouldn't have clicked the buttons. I should have closed down.
My wife still don't understand.
Mm,
She's like, can't you just pause it or something? I'm like, no, there's no pause.
yeah, no, you're responsible. You're always responsible for your own actions. I'm going to short another one here at 28.50, which is still better. And let's see if I can get 3-4 points out of this. 28.50, 26, 25, 25. Let's see, 24. I tried for 24. I didn't get it. Oh, there we go.
You sound like an auctioneer.
Yeah,
Can we get 24? Can we get 23? How's that for auction market theory?
Mm. Oh, and I put in a scalping zone over here. It's a little bit different of a Renko bar, and I don't have stats on this. But right now, since we're short and the background is painted red, which is telling you can go short, if you can get inside this zone over here between the blue dash line and the solid line, you go short and your target's all the way down here. So this is targeting about a little bit more than a 2-to-1 trade, you know, if you can get up to that thing.
And what do the lines represent?
Well, I got a lot of lines here. I don't know which ones you're talking to. This line over here, the upper line, that's
You pointed a line and said if we can get to this line.
Yeah, let me open it up. Maybe see if I can push it up. No, you can't push it. Do you know a way to push up the chart?
Yeah. Press, what is it, control?
No way. And then what, the arrows? No.
You click on it. Hold control. Click on it and move it.
Oh, really? Look at that. Okay, so yeah, let me get everything out of the way and just have this. Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're dumping. Hold on.
Yeah,
Back to the
yeah,
short.
yeah. Let's get. Yeah, we'll do that stuff after. Actually,
Yeah, we're good. We need a pullback or a push up. So what do you call it? Push up, pullback when it's short.
I call it a retrace,
Retrace. Okay.
and when we're long, I call it a pullback. Actually, I got that from SMB Capital. Mike Bellafiore, SMB Capital. Have you seen their videos?
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Okay, well, they have a real prop firm in New York and in Florida, like one of those where you go into the office.
Oh, yeah?
And very successful. A lot of winning traders there. Lance Breitstein was, I think, coaching over there for a while. Dr. Steinberger is their psychology coach. Like, it's a big operation there. And I used to always call it a pullback, but then I saw a video and he got mad at one of his traders for calling it a pullback in the wrong, he goes, a pullback is when it's, like, you can't use the wrong terminology because you're confusing people, you're confusing yourself. So I don't even know if I remembered the right terms, but yeah, basically he said you got to use different terms based on if it's based on if you're bullish or bearish. So for me, you're pulling back. It makes sense.
See, I will say I don't agree with that.
When it's long.
I mean,
yeah, I like one word, retrace. I think retrace is perfect. I think retrace identifies both.
Use whatever you want. That's what makes you different than the other guy.
Mm.
That's my opinion on it. But
I think retrace.
We'll say retrace, I do think probably the better.
Yeah, it covers both sides. Like now we're dumping, right? If I say retrace, you understand we're going up a little bit during the dump.
Right.
I think most everyone would understand that.
Maybe I need like a poster of the terminology to put on my wall.
No, I still have to think about it all the time. I try to stay consistent, and I got to think, okay, hold on, up, pull back. I got to remind myself.
Yeah, because I think I heard you say it on your stream a few days back or something, talking with somebody about it. And then I catch myself saying it all the time too. And it's like, what is this? Are we pushing? Are we pulling?
Yeah.
We're dropping?
OFT. OFT from Finland. He's always saying push. Whether it's up or down, push.
Well, pushing means that it's going, right? It's pushing.
That's what I would mean. That's the way I would take it, yeah.
I mean, if I push a chair across my floor, it don't matter which way I go, I'm still pushing.
Yeah, forward. Push forward, push up, yeah.
Well, whether I push north or south, I'm still pushing.
Mm-hmm. That is true,
too.
That is true, too. If you put yourself behind.
Plus, I look at the market in terms of the 2-minute chart, so I try to look at it as one directional. So if we're going up, we're pushing. If we're going down, we're pushing. So I don't know. But I do like the retrace. Hey, once again, that 5-minute inside bar called the top of the market.
Did it really?
I think it's done that all week.
Where's the inside bar? Yeah.
At the top of the market.
Yeah-ish.
I'm gonna go back and check it.
I'll say yeah-ish because the candle after it traded higher. It spiked higher.
All right, so we're not saying that it didn't go higher. We're just saying it called the top of the market.
Ah, I got you.
Yesterday, same thing. Inside bar, top of the market.
Hey, the algo's killing it. 641, baby. So this could be a $2,000. If we get a little bit higher, this could be a $2,000 week for the algo. That would be great.
Oh, well, I'm missing a trade. Why is it every time I'm looking at something? Oh, wait. No, I'm not taking that. We're at the moving average.
Yeah.
I can't take a trade into the 5-minute moving average.
I missed a trade too. We had an entry at 93. I got caught talking.
So the day before that would be Wednesday, and it called the top, but it was in pre-market. But it was still the top of the market. It's 3 days in a row. Day before that, it called the bottom of the market and the top.
Mm.
So that would be what? Tuesday called the bottom, then it called the top.
That's interesting. I'll take a look at that.
And then we got Monday called the top of the market.
But like today, I can't see any way that I would have framed the trade and not lost money, because even if I said let's break the low of the inside bar. Hold on, that's not an inside bar. Where's the inside bar? Oh, there's the inside bar. It's the 940, 945 candle.
Last Friday, it called the top of the market. So that's 6 days in a row right there.
Yeah.
Thursday, it called the top of the market and the bottom twice. Called the bottom twice and the top. That's 7 days in a row.
See, but here's where I'll argue with you.
Okay, give me your argument. The day before that's kind of choppy. It did do it, but it's kind of iffy, and the day before that failed.
Well, we go.
So that's 7 days in a row, an iffy day and a failed day.
So we say at 9:45 when the candle closes, that's an inside bar, and it's calling the top of the market, right? At 9:45, we don't have the right side of the chart yet. At 9:45, we're running with the assumption that the inside bar had closed on the 5-minute, and it's calling the top of the market. But then at around 9:53 or whatever, we're above the entire U.S. session highs. So what do we assume at that time? That we assume that's a fake out? Let's go with the hypothesis that we're going. Like, how would we trade this? Would we trade it on the breakout down, or would we try to get again a retrace and maybe a pop through the old high, assuming that they're gonna send it the other way right away? Like how?
So if you traded the breakdown down, sorry, you would have gotten at least 15 points, or at least 12.
Oh yeah, no, more
So
than that.
You should have got at least a break even.
Yeah.
If you traded it like that. But I'm just looking at it as, is this the top of the market? And then so you're looking at it as it failed because it pushed above, but what it did was it pushed above and then got rejected. So that's a failed push above, failed breakout, taking liquidity and pushing lower.
And that's one of those, what I told you the other day, I was saying, it keeps doing that, and it makes you lose confidence in makes me lose confidence in my bias, because it did that. And I'm saying, okay, maybe it's not the top of the market, but they just fake you out because it is the top of the market, and then they show it to you. It's that the second run that they always have to kind of find a way to scare you and put doubt in your mind. That's it. They put doubt in your mind, and then they make the move that you were.
So I don't normally trade the inside bar. I see other people talk about it, so I just put the indicator on my side chart.
Yeah.
Just to kind of keep an eye on it, but I mean, it called it 7 days in a row. Some of those days it called the top and the bottom, and one of them it called the bottom twice. So I think you would have to use it in confluence with other stuff and find a way to frame a trade around it.
Okay, well, I might have an entry at 79, but we've dipped there twice already, and I'm not eager to take a trade on the third dip. So,
me neither, and we're still at the 5-minute EMA. And we got VWAP right below us.
I'm going to let that go. 5-minute EMA, what period? I've asked you before. I forgot. 200, you said, I think, eh?
200, yeah. So there it goes. I mean, it'll probably go. I find that my trades work better if they're not fighting something. So try to stay away from the 200 moving average on the 5-minute. I don't want to buy going into VWAP, and I don't want to buy going into the open.
Yeah, I say that too. Why have extra obstacles if you can trade?
So for the most part, unless it's like a major support or something, for the most part, try to keep it at that.
I took it on my Bulenox master account. We'll see. It's going.
Then again, I'll go back at the end of the day and say, look at this. This was a great trade. Why didn't I take it? See?
Yeah.
Great trade. Why didn't I take it?
I did. I took it. I took it. I took it on my Bulenox account.
But if I see that if I see I didn't take a trade because it's at one of those spots, then I'm good with that.
No, absolutely. 100%. Like right now we're on VWAP, so
I can show you a bunch of failed trades at those spots. So.
Oh, yeah. We got hurt a lot, me and Alex, when we were scalping, taking trades like that.
Sometimes it's all about not kicking yourself in the butt. I wish I'd have got that trade that I missed earlier. It just shot up. That was a great trade.
What does it look like on the 15-minute? Still up, eh? Still above VWAP, still trading higher. Got above London session highs got above previous day's low. The daily still looking strong.
So my system would have had 3 possible trades so far today, following the volume chart. 2 would have been winners. The one I missed because it just shot up so quickly, and the other one I just didn't take because it was by the moving average. So if I count that one out, would have been 2 trades. Both would have been winners.
Yeah, I'm doing good on my Apex account. I'm surprised. I didn't even realize.
And it's Friday.
Yeah,
Friday the 13th. We're not trying to hit it at the ballpark on Friday the 13th, right?
I should quit because I'm like green everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts, all green. No red.
Yeah, see?
I should just say, day's over.
I mean, I'm all green, but it's not like really green, but
you did, OFT.
who cares? It's green enough for a Friday.
Your analysis is very often spot on, OFT. Okay, the algo is short. I'd love to see another winner from the algo. I have no problems being beaten by the AI today. Done from shorts above VWAP, less coverage, VWAP. Yeah, we came down, we kissed VWAP. Price has been, I find, staying above, or staying once on one side of VWAP. Fuck off. Staying on one side of VWAP. It's not really crisscrossing VWAP lately, in the past couple of while. Oh, short entry at 72. I'll take it for a 3 lot if I can get better at 72. At 65, it's invalidated, and we're almost there. 64, that's it, finished. You see, that's the problem with trying to get a better price. You don't always get in.
Did you get it?
Nah, didn't get a better price. It went and filled. We could still go to 500.
I was like, wow, that was a quick trade.
But easiest short done. 500. What's 500?
Once again, I can't short in the VWAP.
Was that into VWAP? No, it's a little bit higher. No, it was the entry was at
On my chart, what's your chart say?
72. VWAP is at like 54. That's 18 points. I was 18 points away.
Yeah. Like I said, you tend to get in earlier than I do.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean with the 500 level OFT. The Asia session, kind of like the Asia session lows in that area there. See, but that's what drives me nuts, how you would pick 500 and not pick 450 or this level here. That's what I don't understand. Maybe you're using the bodies. Maybe you're front running a little bit. 490. Oh, okay, 490. Let's say 495, 500 if you're using the bodies and not the wicks. I don't know. I didn't check. Who's louder? I think he's louder. No, I think I have him louder. Hold on, let me see.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, I think you're louder. I think you're redlining it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not on mine. I'll turn my mic down.
Hold on, let me go see on, I'll open up my phone. Or you know what, hold on. Let me just open up my computer. 720 and fail.
It's so hard to see the volume levels because if you turn on the computer, then you get the slap back.
Okay, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you say 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Let me turn my volume on. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. It's so hard to see the volume level.
Oh yeah, it's you. You hear it?
If you turn it on the computer, then you get flat back.
Okay, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then you say. Turn the volume on. Listen. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Anyways, here we go here.
Yeah,
It's you. You hear it? There we
was
go.
like distorting.
Yeah, I had you a little too loud. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Oh, we got another short trade at 51 now. This is right on. This is right on VWAP. This one I'm not taking. But I called it.
At least this one kind of broke VWAP. At least it's kind of below it.
Where is your mic?
For me.
Where is your mic anyways? It sounds like you're really close to the mic, but you're not because I can see you. But it sounds like you have your mic in your mouth. It sounds like you're talking like this, but you're not. You don't have the mic in your mouth. Double bottom, will flush. It's right there, yeah? That's where your mic is? Yeah, my mic is here. There you go. We're about the same thing. Wow, I guess yours is... Do you have the gain on? Is that it? Did you put a gain on yours?
Oh, I tried to turn it down.
Hey, wow, this trade... See, this one went also. They're all going. Today is a killer day.
Dude, I'm jumping in now.
Double bottom. Let's see what we're talking about for a double bottom. This one right here, I guess, just under VWAP.
There we go. Take it. I like it. Yeah, I'm still not liking my mic setup. I'm trying to change it. I don't know. Sounds too distorted. I don't know why.
Welcome to the dark side. I'm trying to figure out any side. Cover, left
Which
runners.
side's the dark side?
I don't know, the side I'm on. Wow, look at the volume. The volume's just coming down, man. Yeah, see, this is the first day I see selling volume. Usually when they're selling, it just goes flat, but now there's definitely money coming out. Wow, I missed a lot of good winning trades here today. I let a lot of opportunities slip through my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 trades since 10 o'clock were all winners. Good winners too. Anyways, doesn't matter. Why would I complain when all my accounts are green, right? See, you can always find a way to complain in this stupid business.
Right? I'm green across the board. And like I said, it's Friday, and it's been a good week. Had what? I think Monday was a losing day. Tuesday, I think, was about break even. And Wednesday, Thursday, and so far Friday have been great.
I just took almost a no-risk short here. Most likely we'll lose, but we can get under the... there we go, out. And let's kind of reverse and see if I can get 3 bars on this. 2 1 bars in a row. What's the probability of that? I'm willing to bet very low. It still can't happen. It's going to cost me a lot if it does. And we are selling off aggressively. Maybe I should just bail on this if it goes back up. Thank my lucky stars. Thank my lucky stars that I can get out of it without damage. That was stupid. Too low, too short if you don't chase. Yeah, but I'm a much quicker scalper just for a few points in and out. My MO, my strategy is a little bit different. You know, like here, if you can see OFT, you know, if I can buy around here at this level here and sell around here and pull out 7, 8, 9 points, Yeah, let me show you with the lines. You know, if I can buy around, let's say 31 and get out at 38. So my scalp is on this bar, just, you know, on the vibrations inside the bar. But the key is to get good entries, and I didn't get good entries on that, which is why I had to add to my trade to improve my entry. You have to really be adamant on getting good entries when you do that kind of scalping, and I don't really want to deal with that too much, so I'm going to turn it off again.
Remember before I was telling you I was trying to get better price, but I kept missing all the trades.
Yeah. Okay, the algo is short. I'll go short 1 with it, and I'll add if it goes about there. That's good. I'm good with this trade. This is a decent 65% probability trade.
Did you say short?
Short, yeah, right under VWAP. Right on VWAP. And that's it. It's out. Took me for $50. That was $100 for $50.
I was wondering because there's a huge spike in Delta.
Yeah, I can kind of see that also on my thing. But yeah, I don't know how to use Delta.
Like I said, I don't use the regular cumulative Delta. I use it on the volume chart. If you look over on my stream now, you'll see that huge spike in Delta right beside that other guy drinking coffee.
But it's the same thing, regardless if you use it on the Delta, if you use it on a volume chart or you use it on a price chart, because a volume chart is still it's still a price chart. It just changes bars based on the volume instead of based on time.
Yes and no, because in a time chart you have more data. So I've got it set to a very low data. So it's showing what's going on now in the cumulative delta, to where if you have like 3-day volume chart, then you have a much wider data, whatever you call it. I don't know. Does that make sense?
I get your point. Yeah, it's not basing itself on the same reference point. One has a big pool and one has a smaller one.
Kind of like a moving average. You know, if you use a 500 moving average, it's not the same as using an 8-period moving average.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, one is a much shorter. One consider it a much shorter time frame.
Right.
And now that you say that, which one is the shorter time frame? The volume one or the time frame?
Well, the volume, because also it reacts to the volume coming in.
Okay.
Rather than just a time period. So you're seeing more of what's happening now, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you. So the run up, the retrace at 10:30, you saw a spike in the cumulative delta, but we had about a similar one at 10:21. Do you have time on your chart also that you could check to see what happened at 10:21? Is that the one just before it?
So 10:21, we got a spike of volume going down. So I'm on the 2-minute chart. What are you on? I think you're on the 1.
No, I was just checking the Renkos.
So
all green
spike
for me.
down.
Nice. This can go to 860 if it won't reject 700. Yeah, all green for me too today. OFT 8 accounts across Bulenox, Topstep, and Apex, all green.
You're looking at 10:21. So see, it goes different than on the time. So it's pushing down, and then we have a spike up at 10:24, and then it drops real hard, and then spikes right back up.
Okay, yeah. Well, the spike I'm talking about, 10:21, is like from 10:21 till 10:24. Yeah, that's the spike I'm talking about.
So you're talking about spike down.
No. From 21,644 to 21,687. Started at 10:22 and it took till 10:24. It took 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, it went from 650 to 685.
Okay, so yeah, there was a there was a huge spike up. So you can see it on the chart now. So
Okay.
yeah, huge spike up, and then it dropped back down, and another huge spike up.
Okay. So that's what I was wondering, if if there was no spike up on that one, if it was quieter, you know, like if you noticed a divergence. Yeah, no divergence there though. It's a long play now, reversal. Yeah, let's just get over the most recent swing high, which is this green dash line. The only problem is we have the red dash line that goes all the way across. That's the previous day's low. It's not a problem, but it's an obstacle. But yeah, you know what? I think we'll get there. Let me take a small trade and maybe add a little bit to my account. Take out some risk. I think we're going to go to, I think we're going to touch the previous day's close. This can help make back the $50 I lost. Okay, 35. Like I said, every little bit helps. That was a little bit of an impulsive trade. Yeah. Wait for the...
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Omnius has to go make a pullback. Don't forget to wipe after your pullback. It's a short level now to VWAP. Serious? Wait a minute. It's a long play now. 2 minutes ago. You scalped like that quick? I always assume you're going for big targets. Like, you know, like when you say it's a long play, I always thought you meant like, okay, now we're thinking long. We're going to go up to 21,800. I don't see you as someone changing, flipping that quickly. Okay, so you're more, wow, that's crazy. That's impressive. Like I switched to short, and I can quickly switch to, I switched to long, but I can quickly switch to short, but I would need a little bit of a continuation, you know, like a little bit of a turn. And then I would switch to short around here. You do it on the fly like that. Too much brain power for me. I can't do that. Well, we got up to the previous day's low. I was pretty confident we were going to get up to that. Okay. Yeah. I see what you mean by resistance, but I like resistance when it looks like this. You know, when we're coming back into a level that there was a sell-off, I'm assuming you're calling this resistance because it was support over here. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Could be way wrong. But even if I am wrong, then I'll just make the point for myself. I don't like using previous support as resistance. I like looking back and seeing where there actually was, where sellers came in, you know, like they dumped it here, they sold it here, they sold it here, they sold it here. So at this level here, which looks like the 21,700 level, I would call that an area of resistance. But yet, look on the 1 minute, how we just blew through it this time, eh? Didn't even pause. 5 minute line here.
So what are we looking for resistance?
No, I was just talking about the concept of resistance, and I said I like resistance when I can look left and see that selling took place. I don't like using support as resistance. A lot of people say previous support is resistance. I'm not a fan of using that. Yeah, I mean, you can argue it was support and then the sellers pushed it through, but I prefer to see where hard selling came in at a level a few times before and then assume that it'll probably happen again. But this time, look, 21,700 kind of had resistance, but we just blew right through it.
So also right above us, we have all that back and forth price action.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Would you consider that resistance?
Nope.
Yeah, right there.
No, not at all.
No?
Nope. Nope. I would consider the highs resistance where the selling came in at 21,790, somewhere around there. Resistance is here. I'm using that method. 5-minute line, prepared to pull back. So after you, oh no, you won't get it. It's true. I can't say it. Forget it. It won't work.
So I think he's looking at that price action, the up and down right there. So
single camera here for a second, but 5-minute line here, prepared to pull back. That's the 5-minute chart on the left side. Well, S1 is maybe at 757. Wow, what a bounce. Shorts in trouble again. Yeah, I'm still long. I mean, like I said, I needed to rotate lower in order for me to go short. It'll probably be around the 21,680 level. Doesn't get me under VWAP, but we need to go under 700. I hope not. I want my algo to make money. Let's I'll get in on the third bar. The second bar is potentially maybe not the greatest trade. So I'll try for a better price. Actually, you know what I'm going to try for? I'm going to play over here. I'm going to wait for this one to turn. This guy goes on good runs. I'm going to wait for that to turn. We'll test 700 long squeeze. Are we at the third bar yet? No. Where's the third bar? Let me get an idea of how low it has to go to. 711. Oh, almost got there.
So we're also at yesterday's low, right? So would you consider that resistance?
Support.
You have that on your chart, right?
Yeah, I do.
That's that,
I like
that
to,
red line there.
yeah, I like to use it as support when we're coming from above and we touch yesterday's low. I think that's a good fade trade. And if we're coming from below and we're trading up into yesterday's high, I think it's a good fade trade for the first time. You know, the first time that happens during the day. So that would be like kind of here at 10 o'clock. We bounced into the previous day's low and we caught a nice run higher.
Up, yeah.
Yeah. But no, not from below it, because
No. I'm saying you said it come down to it. I'm looking at it. Came down to it and then pushed up.
yeah. But like, no, you were saying, would I use that as resistance? You know, like as we come up into it
Okay.
here. Nah, I don't use it that way. But one thing I want to start looking at is red to green moves and green to red. Like when we're on one side of the previous day's close and when we flop over. I think if you can catch that early, once price holds, and you maybe form a little bull flag, you know, you go from red to green and you form a little bull flag early. I think you can ride that for a nice long runner.
There's something to look at.
So many things to look at. Yeah, that's the problem is we run out of time. You know, just back testing my strategy on market replay takes a lot of time. Okay, we're down 3. Let me try it again. Maybe not. Save myself some money. Cool. I'm good with that.
So, Mike, any plans for Father's Day?
Yeah, working on the deck. We got to work this weekend. It's a working weekend. We're sanding and staining the deck. Shorts, just runner left.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wish all you guys lived in my area. I would order pizza and force you all to come over and help.
Right?
Everyone, oh, we got an entry at 21. I get a better price. 20 and a quarter. It's a better price. It's not a great price, but it's a better price. 14 I can add. Okay, let's go. Get rid of my mouse. It's in the way. And don't be a full loss. Come on. What's my average price at 17? lighten up a bit. I don't want to hold that much. I want to have a good day today. I want to go into the weekend happy.
Yeah. It just sets the mood for the whole weekend.
Yeah, problem is OFT, my stop is at 707. I got to get out. Okay, only up 59. See, that's what happens. I get down and then I want to get back to my high water mark. I'm short. That's funny. I thought you were going to say, no, don't stop out. You got a little more room. Okay. It's short at 07 for me here. If I can get a better price, I'm going to go short with OFT. Let's take a 5 lot with OFT. Except his stop is probably much farther away than mine. Let's take an OFT trade. Let's see what I got filled at. I didn't get filled.
So I wonder if he got in on that inverse hammer on the 5 minute.
The algo is long. I backed away. The algo went long. No, don't short. Holding 700. I have a good average. Yeah, no, my algo went long and everything's long. I got out. I canceled the order. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to stick to my my strat and my biases based on my gauges, however you pronounce that word.
Yep, because when you lose, you got to be able to justify it.
Yeah. Wow. Holding to VWAP. Well, it now is short.
Was a good call on the short one.
Yep, my bias is short now at 86. My bias flipped short. I'm short at 89. $86, I'll add one at 700. And 700 better hold. I know. But it doesn't line up with the way I read. That's the problem. Okay, let me get here. I'm gonna... Oh, I didn't get filled. I already got filled a little bit. $700 hold or I'm out. I think that's what he's writing. Yeah, 707, I guess. Will I stop out at 7? No, I'm going to stop out at 714. This is going to be my play of the day. I hope I'm not wrong. Maybe I'll just lighten up a little bit. There we go. I lightened up a little bit. You have to trust me with the shorts. I live on the dark side. I got one more ad at 707. Ooh, wow. Shit, damn. The algo made a big swing. What a shame, man. Well, anyways, there's an hour left. A lot can happen. But it did make a big swing. Looking good still. Long's trying to save it.
So the algo's winning or losing?
Ah, down.
About big swing.
It was up 500. Now it's down 400.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big swing. Well, it's 5 lots, so it's like $200 per micro. That's why it took a swing. Change of direction. Okay, we'll go in there.
Could see a long here. Oh, going long.
Yep, I am going to cut this very soon. So close to cutting it. Couldn't get closer, actually. If it was Ninja, it would have cut it already. There we go. Now it's out. Okay. No need. This need to reject now or I'm out. Let me get my price channel back up on this chart. Launching channel. Visible. Okay, so we're not taking longs. We took a long there, but that's it. Not long. Gotcha. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we just formed a new swing. A new swing low. 700 old.
Too late in the day on a Friday. I'll just take the 10 points and run.
You know what? Volume is crazy strong. I don't know what your cumulative delta is showing, but the volume one is showing strength.
Oh, yeah, it's pushing hard.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that.
But it can always change direction fast, too.
It can. Yeah, that's the thing.
I only look at it while I'm thinking of the trade. Yeah, so we just had a huge spike there.
But it notifies you early. Like this kind of notified me. When we broke the swing high here at 1036, 1037, 1038, the volume gave a strong signal that we were going higher, to be honest with you. Not all the time does it break and the volume also spikes, at least on mine. Most of the time it breaks and the volume just kind of does nothing. It fizzles. 860 FU longs took shortstops. Yeah, that's part of the game. Winning, losing. See you. Have a great weekend. Have a good supper, OFD. Hope to see you next week. Always fun to have you in.
So far today, my strategies presented possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. One was a no trade because of the moving average, and the other 4 were winners.
Wow, cool. Do you have that up on your stream?
No, but I could put it up if you want me to.
You don't want to see this under 700 if long now. Yeah.
Ninja trader.
I agree. I mean, I see 700.
There we go. So it's on screen now.
On the big one, right? The big, not the vertical, but the big one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on both.
And those dotted lines, kind of, the ones that go above and below, is that the super trend?
Dotted, I don't.
Well, I call it dotted dash. Well, it's underprice on the left side, and then it goes overprice. It turns, when it's underprice, it's green. When it's overprice.
No, that's the moving average.
Oh, it's a moving average.
Right, yeah. So it's, let me check it real quick. I believe it's 20 and 40.
What platform is this?
Ninja Trader?
What moving average do you have that changes colors when price gets above and below it?
I'm going to check on that. It's called MA Cross Builder.
Oh, okay. It's a custom.
No, it's not custom. You can download it from the Ninja Trader site. So yeah, it's a 20 and a 40.
Gotcha.
Yeah, MA Cross Builder.
Mm.
So if you Google that, it'll probably take you right to it.
And you coded
That's
this?
one good thing about it. No, I didn't code it.
No.
It's on the,
with the ones and the zeros. Is that you?
No, I'm doing that manually.
Oh, okay. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you were talking about this with the Heiken Ashi charts. I like Heiken Ashi also. I'm surprised you don't use Renko if you like Heiken Ashi.
Yeah, I told you I used to use Renko.
Okay.
So here's a link to that moving average. I could paste it in. Can't paste it in yours. I could paste it in mine.
If it's for me, no, because I don't. I'm gonna click that link because I do want to have access to the Ninja Trader ecosystem. I want to see what else they have. Sure, but thanks. Yeah, no, I don't use moving average release.
Any indicator you want for Ninja Trader, you can pretty much find there.
Yeah. Free also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think some are paid, but like 95% is free.
Mm.
You can sell indicators on there, and some people do, but majority of it's free. Yeah, you can also see my trades on the chart. I don't know if you saw that when you were looking at it.
Well, I assumed it was where the zeros and the ones were.
But yeah, but I also have it marked out for points and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I'd have to put that on full screen to be able to see it, but I'll do that now. MNQ, volume, Heikin number of bars 2, time, Y value minus 10. Y value. What's a Y value?
It's just the amount of points. You can't go by the negative or positive. Negative's short, positive's bullish.
Oh, I got you.
I know when you just look at the chart, it looks like a lot of mess, but...
No, but when you know what you're working with.
Right.
But I find it odd.
Why are you black? Did you change?
Oh, I went to
full... cameras are off.
Yeah, no, I went to full screen. Here, 1, 2, 3, click. And, yeah, to be able to see.
That's fine.
But it looks like...
Just want to make sure I got you on my end.
It looks like you entered like on the third Heikin Ashi candle, like on the third continuation candle instead of on the first one.
So if you see that, that means I got in late.
Okay.
I don't know which one. I don't know which one you're talking about. So the short I took late. We talked about that late.
I was looking at the last trade, the most recent one. Let's say, let's put it that way.
No, I got on the first green candle. Let me put that back up.
Well, I'm gonna get a trade. Give me a second here. 35.
Yeah, looks like I'm about to get one myself.
49.
I got it back up whenever you got a chance to look at it.
Mm.
Yeah, I got in on the first green candle change. Like I said before, I go off the 2-minute also. So
okay.
First, the 2-minute conditions have to meet, and then I'll look at the other chart. You in? You are in the trade?
I'm in. I'm assuming we're gonna go.
We do got diversions.
There's virgins? Do we really? I didn't look. Let me see.
2-minute chart. I don't mean it. I don't you go.
2 minute. I thought maybe 5. Yeah, I checked the 5 for that. That's what my boys do, so I just follow them. That's an ICT thing. I think. I don't even know. It's hard to speak about ICT when you don't even know what you're talking about.
Everything's an ICT thing, right?
Mm.
Didn't he create the whole market?
He did. he invented stock trading, and then he created all the derivatives. He wrote the algo that controls the market. He gives us permission to trade.
So he's like 200 years old, right?
Easy.
Because I mean, all that stuff's been around since like the 1800s.
Easy. He's easily 200. I'm in a risky position here. 35.49. Come on, get the 49. Just do it.
Now, don't be risky on a Friday, man.
I agree with you. And that's why I am lightening up or getting out. Because I got in impulsively early. And I'm down 35.
Still think we could go up. It's not over yet. But
No, but I got in early.
I wouldn't be risky about it.
There, you didn't hear the clicker. 49. 49 is the official entry. Unfortunately, I chickened out early. Let's see if I can get in at 47, 48. Okay, 45. 3 points better.
Looks like it wants to just go. Looks like it wants to just push.
49, 56. Well, 56 is the 70% trade. 54.
So if I get in now,
55.
70%.
Well, it's 56. We're almost there. We were at 55.
No.
49. I'm in at 45. 47. Now it's not looking good anymore. Hey, you bastard. Come on, go back up. Don't make it hard on me.
I also don't like that 5-minute candle.
I should have taken the 54. Oh, well, at least the winner in with the algo. So now the algo's only down 176. Wow.
I'm on a 1-minute chart.
Didn't get a lot of people showing up today. Where is everybody?
I haven't seen anybody all week.
Yeah, no butter stunts.
At least you get a couple by your stream. We haven't seen Fishing Slot Florida. We haven't seen Darren.
Yeah. What chip too? It's been quiet. What am I in at? 48.50? 49. 46, 45, 44. Okay, well, 56 is still a 70% probability.
You still in?
I'm still in. It doesn't go away, no matter how long it takes.
That's what I need to work on.
Are you kidding?
So
I need
used
to
to these quick trades.
I hate
I sit in a
this.
trade for a minute. I can't stand it.
That's it. I can't. Neither can I. 54. 54. I'm out. 55. Didn't do it yet. 55.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pass on this
There we go. 56. There's your 70% trade.
Too much sideways action for me. So we're supposed to go to this thing tomorrow for Father's Day. It's at a biker bar. It's called Guitars for Kids.
Okay.
These people put this thing together twice a year for Christmas and for Father's Day. They have this nice event out there for kids. I'm not gonna mark this. They actually give kids guitars.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you have to be a person who plays? Bring your own stuff, and you get to go up on stage or something like that.
Well, actually, yes and no. So they give kids guitars. That it's actually two benefits that the same people run, and they do it together. And it's Guitars for Kids and Rising Stars. So they give the kids guitars, and then once they give them guitars, they call them Rising Stars. And they sign up for the Rising Star thing.
Okay.
And they actually have it where they can come play their instruments and are live on stage in front of a bunch of people. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
And they've actually given out some like super nice guitars to these kids. People donate the guitars and they just give them to the kids.
Oh, I thought when you said they give them to the kids, like just for the day, like here's your guitar, bring it back in an hour.
No, they give it to them.
Wow. Wow. I'm surprised this
And
place isn't crowded like nuts.
yeah, and not only do they give them the guitars, but they go all out. They give them the guitars, the case. They give them an amp, the chords, picks, tuners, already strung up, so they can go home that day and start playing that guitar. They have everything they need.
That's impressive. That's impressive because
they just give it all out for free. You just sign up.
Yeah.
Tell them you want a guitar, and they just give the kids the guitar. And then, like I said, once they give them the guitar, then they call them rising stars, and they kind of move over to the other one.
Yeah.
And they set up events where they can have bands and stuff, and they set up events for them to go play live and do stuff with other rising stars.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, there's a long. Wait, not yet. 49.53 at 63 bid. We hit it, but we didn't stay there. Oh, we're pushing up again, eh? Always pushing up into something. So hard to get a really clean trade. There's always something in the way.
Yeah, looks like we're slowing down also. I don't think I want to risk any more of profits I made on the day.
Yeah, it's a little.
If I see a good trade, but other than that, like I'm glad I didn't take this. You took it, which was good, but you get in before I do. So yeah, like a year ago or 2 years ago, they gave out like a custom fender. The guy's like giving it to a 10-year-old, and he's like, "Don't ever sell this guitar. It's going to be worth more than your car." He's like, "There was only like 100 of these made."
Wow.
It's like it's super nice guitar. Who knows how much it's worth?
Yeah. Now, in that case, the
guy looked like he was about to cry when he gave it to the kid. I think I was about to cry.
Yeah. Well, you need a dad who appreciates it also, so the kid doesn't, just throw it around and,
right.
Like dad has to tell him, no, this is something commemorable and valuable. Don't just treat it like a toy.
So, of course, I say they give guitars to kids, right? So, of course, the question would be, well, hey, your kid got a guitar, right? So my story kind of turned into a different story. So I see the lady. So it's a guy and a lady that does it. So I'm there. And I see the lady. I'm asking her about it. I'm like, hey, how do we sign up for my kid? She's like, well, you just did. I'm like, no, I didn't sign up anything. How do I sign up? And she's like, well, you just told me. I just signed you up. So I'm like, okay, great. That was easy.
Ah, okay.
Get my kid a guitar. What'd you say?
Oh no, I didn't get the you already signed up, but yeah, that's it. You signed up by asking how you sign up. That's how
right. That was the sign up process.
Yeah.
So that when the kids go there, they give them a bunch of free stuff. Like they have like big bags of like music stuff they give them. So I'm carrying around 2 bags for 2 kids. And so I'm like, okay, I got the kids signed up. Let me go put all this stuff in the car. So I tell my wife, I'm going to go put all this in the car. So I'm gone for like 2 minutes, right? I come back. My wife's laughing. I'm like, what happened? I was gone for 2 minutes. What happened? And wife's like, well, I'm not going to tell them. Looks at my son and says, you tell them. I'm like, what happened? I was gone for 2 minutes. My kid turns a free guitar into a free keyboard.
Okay, if that's what he wanted, or was it an accident?
I'm like, no, he did it on purpose. I'm like, no, what happened? No, come back. Like, I had this set up. It's a free guitar, son. Don't tell me you screwed this up.
I was sure you were gonna say that. You've gone for 2 minutes and there were no more guitars.
Oh no, they have a whole bunch of guitars. You get a guitar, you get a guitar, you get a guitar. And it's great because every kid that gets a guitar also gets an amp, case, cables, strings, picks, tuners, everything.
What's the age? Is the age requirement?
I don't think there is.
Oh no. So an 8-year-old, 10-year-old. It's not it's not just for teenagers.
No, They gave one to my niece. I think she was 6 at the time.
Wow.
And so anyways, I'm gone for 2 minutes. The lady comes back and makes sure she has his name right, because he's got a difficult name. And she's like, we have guitars, we got bass, we got drums, we got keyboard. What do you want? And he's like, oh, I want a keyboard. Like, how do you turn a guitar into a keyboard in 2 minutes? So I'm like trying not to lose my shit, right? And I'm like trying to be calm, like, okay, the kid made the choice. So I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, Dad, we already got like 10 guitars. We don't need no more.
There you go. You see, he's thinking.
I'm like, son, you can never have too many guitars. Come on. I don't know. I guess you got to be a guitar player to understand.
56. Yeah, I'm not. I guess you are, obviously. 54, minute 56. Long, it's 54. Had my chance for a bit.
But they gave him a nice keyboard. It was a nice keyboard. They gave him a stand with it. Gave him a amp to plug it into. Board. All kinds of stuff.
Okay. And he plays? He tries? Look,
he gets in and out of it.
That's good. You need more than one instrument to play a song. So he does the keyboards, you do the guitar, and your daughter can do the drums. You got the Partridge Family. You do it as a family.
I think the girl wants to be a singer. I still got it in my head. I can straighten the sun out. We can still make him a guitar player.
There's still time.
If he wants to be a piano player, a keyboard player, we'll have to accept it, but not going down without a fight.
That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 59. This is too much. 55. What are we doing here wrong? Let me see.
But in his defense, he does have 3 guitars.
Yeah. How old?
He's 10 now.
10.
I think I bought him the first guitar when he was like 1 or 2.
Okay. Wow. $61.50.
So you're in a trade, right?
6. I don't think so. You scared me. No, not anymore. I got out.
I thought you were talking that you were in a trade.
Yeah, I was. Then I got out. By the time I finished the sentence, I was out.
I had 2 opportunities there to take a loan, but I don't want it. Actually, the first one would have been a loss, right? Yeah, first one would have been a loss.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to change my number. I got to change my number from 1 to a 2. So that would have been the first loss for the day on the strategy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 possible trades. 1 I didn't like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would have been winners, and 1 would have been loser if I took all of them.
Okay, that was a quick scalp long. Playing with the range. See if I can do it again. Get close to 60. 60 bid. 61. Let's see if we can get out at 65, 66, 63, 61, 59. Getting close to my stop. See, when it gets close to the stop, I made a mistake. I should have actually added. Oh, we're there again. 57. Okay, we added. Oh, no, I got to get out. Stopped out, close.
Okay. Like added out.
Close. Yeah, there's method to the madness, but
hey, whatever works.
I gave some back there. It's okay. Wait for the next. Sweep on next.
So have you been trading the afternoon session, like 2 to 4?
Not regularly, no. Sometimes I come and I check it out, but not regularly. If
I feel like they've been giving money away in the afternoons.
serious? I don't know. I looked one afternoon. It was horrific. I don't know if that was
Really?
yesterday or the day before. There was one afternoon. It was just, I said, holy Christ, did we just go sideways? I don't know. Let me look at the 5 minute, maybe, or the 15 minute. I'll see it.
I thought yesterday they were giving money away around 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, no, yesterday was the day. We just traded sideways. Look at the 15-minute chart here. It was just a terrible sideways action from from 12 till 4. There.
Really? It's not what my chart shows.
Yours is busted.
All right, I got mine up. Look at mine for a second.
Hold on.
So I actually went back and color coded it. Because I'm trying to go back and look at what my strategy should have been if I wasn't a delinquent trader.
Yeah, that's the thing, eh? We'll send you a clicker.
But get this stuff out of my way. So are you looking at my screen?
Yeah, give me a sec. I just want to enter a trade here. You're going to have to be on hold.
Okay. Well, let me know whenever.
Oh, shit. Too much size.
We're actually going to push, ain't we? See, kind of like now we're kind of chopping sideways, but it's actually giving pretty decent signals.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how your setups are generated. You know, I guess that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But for the size of my setups, it wasn't conducive to profits. Unfortunately. Come on, let's get a run higher.
Oh, as a reminder, Trump should be speaking right now. Forgot all about it.
Oh, 11:21, yeah. It's funny, we didn't see a bump in volatility.
Well, he's normally about an hour late.
You're right. He is always late.
I need to see if we can. Is he on or not?
Hello, David. I aggravated you, eh? You closed the door a little hard. It's okay. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was screaming at Omnius. He aggravated me.
It happens.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. Say that again? Why is that funny? Oh, yeah? Did he have a good time?
Seemed like it.
Who's coming in the morning for the food every morning? Eric. Who's having the food at 2 in the morning?
It was Joe and Brandon.
Okay, no, I don't know. I didn't hear it, but I know last time I heard it, I was in the living room last time, and I heard you guys.
It was me, Justin, Zayden, and Brandon last time. This time it was just Joe and Brian.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't see any live coverage of him, so he's probably late.
Yeah. Were you watching when he was in Butler, Pennsylvania, when he got shot? Were you watching that live by any chance?
Yeah, the rally? Yeah, I seen that live.
Yeah, I was watching.
To be honest with you, I kind of felt like it was fake myself.
Oh, really? I remember I yelled it out here, Trump got shot! My wife and my kids, no way, yeah, he got shot, he's down, I don't know what happened. You know, the way I remembered it was so wrong. I thought he was really hit hard. I thought he fell and everything, but then when they showed the replay, they said, hey, you said he fell. You know, look, no, he thought about it. He said, yeah, I don't know, it was just by memory, because I actually saw it live. It's, you know, you don't catch all the details. It's fast, so you don't catch all the details. It's only when you see the replay 10 times you catch all the details.
Yeah, but that whole thing was kind of weird, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Like,
no, I mean,
because you got FBI everywhere.
Yeah.
You got Secret Service, or not FBI, but Secret Service. You got Secret Service everywhere. And here you got a rooftop that's a great spot to shoot somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like 100, 200 meters away. And there just happened to be a ladder there. The guy could just walk over with a rifle in front of all these Secret Service people and climb right up the rooftop and shoot the president.
So then you'd need to be claiming that he used blanks. And then wait. We're gonna. I'm not making claims. We're gonna make you think about it. If you're claiming that there's something fishy about it, then we would be saying he didn't, because Trump had the bleeding ear. So we have to go with
did he? But did he have a bleeding ear?
Yeah, we saw the blood.
So you're telling me that you shoot somebody in the ear with a high caliber rifle, and all it does is like a little paper cut? It
depends on where it hits him in the ear.
Come on.
It depends. We don't know. That's where it hit him.
That would have exploded his entire ear.
If it hit it.
I mean,
deeper
you're
in.
You're talking about a high caliber bullet.
Well, what if it nicked
just the force alone would have exploded his entire ear? Anyways, that's my thoughts.
Yeah, but someone actually got shot. That's the thing. So the guy had to be using real bullets. So then what we can say is the guy was using real bullets, but Trump didn't get shot. Trump just got hurt when, the guy missed completely. The guy just shot into the audience by accident, or maybe not even by accident. Maybe he was just targeting the audience. Trump went down and
gained a lot of support for Trump, didn't it?
They scratched his ear, or he scratched his ear, or whatever. Yeah, we can go with that too. Who's to say it? But you see on the first shot how he grabs his ear. You see, he wouldn't have done that. He just would have gone down. Or the Secret Service would have gone down. But you see his reaction. As soon as the shot goes, he does this and he goes for his hand to the ear. So you know something happened with the ear.
Yeah. It seems a bit far-fetched to me. Then you got the Secret Service woman that can't even pull her gun out.
That was sad.
Hey, you're highly trained and you're in charge of these other people and you don't even know how to handle a weapon?
No, but that's the point. They're not highly trained. They were hired.
You really Secret Service is supposed to be the best of the best, right? I mean, you're freaking you're guarding presidents and
supposed to be
kings and stuff that come over, you know.
Yeah, but you're guarding Trump, and Trump wasn't liked by the administration that was in charge of the Secret Service. So they get to choose what they do, how they do, and when they do. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody knows. We never know. Nobody will ever know. You know, you can't believe anybody. No matter what side you're on, you can't even believe your own side.
Yeah, I don't believe any of them anymore.
No, it's ridiculous. There's no such thing as truth anymore.
I make the Democrats mad. I make the Republicans mad. I make them all mad. I'm like, come on, y'all still believe this stuff? Like a guy I used to work with, I made mad. I told him wrestling was fake. It's like, come on, you're how old? You're freaking in your 30s. You still believe wrestling's real?
Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
Now it's like
Whoa!
this, getting another push, huh?
10, 11:27, and the algo is green. I just want the algo to end green today.
Well, you should be happy.
I
You're
am.
beating the algo.
I am. You are right. You are right.
Wait, what does it say?
Man,
Trader Mike versus bot. Manual trading versus auto trading.
there you go.
So there you go, win for the trader.
Okay, I'm filled at 90 and a quarter. The algo, not the algo, system is long at 91. I am long a 3 lot. Let's go up to 98. 98. Let's even put in the order, but the problem is that's initial balance, eh? We already got over the initial balance and came back down in. Anyways, my stats don't have initial balance or no initial balance. 94. I'll take 95, 96. 94. 95.
No, I did get entry signal.
95.
I'm not going to take it.
95.
I think I'm done trading.
3/4, yeah. But it's a 70% trade.
It's also a Friday at 11:30.
It is. That makes it
Some guys should be talking any minute now.
that makes it a 30% trade.
I'm green across the board, and I can go into the weekend happy. It's been a good week. It's been a good day. And I was even green on Thursday this week.
Okay.
What could I ask for?
I think I was in a good mood yesterday. I was green yesterday too, I think. It's crazy how I don't even remember.
So if I take another trade, I got to risk all of that
Yeah,
on that trade.
not worth it.
Let me know when you got a 90%.
I don't, 71 is my highest. But it hit. It hit. There we go. Even with the initial balance, it hit.
It looks great.
The entry.
Oh yeah, we got initial balance and open range, huh?
Yeah. The entry was 91. I got a little better price and targeting 98. There's your 98. That's all.
Looks great. See if we can get 21,812. I got to lower my take profit. We just haven't been really hitting my take profit lately. My take profit should be 21,815. I just don't know that we'll reach that.
That's interesting.
Well,
we should combine my
also, that take profit was supposed to be set with a 4-point pullback. So even if I took 4 off of it, do what? 21,811.
We need to combine my entries, which are earlier, with your take profits, which are farther. So if I get in and then you get in, wait, how does that work? Yeah, if I get in and then you get in, I should be using your take profit.
What that says is you should be going for higher take profit. So what do you normally go for?
7 to 10 points, depending on how good my entry is. The system is 7 points. The 71% trade is the 7-point take profit. If I can get 3 points better on the entry, then it's 10 points. You know, so it depends on how much better I get on the entry. 4 points better, I go for 11. And then you get lucky, and sometimes it just blasts up 25 points before you blink.
Right.
And you get that bonus. But in general, yeah, I mean, officially it's 7 points. But right now I have another entry at 804. And this one has a 12-point take profit, so 816.
So also, if you use a bigger take profit, then you would lower your stats also.
Yeah, it would change the numbers. It would go down to 50%. The probability of it going to 3 bars, I think it's 51, 54. I don't remember exactly. But I'm curious.
So we did hit the 21,811, so that would have been a great one in trade. Didn't quite hit the full 21 points. See, once again, it fell just a few points below that. So I got to move my take profit down. We just don't have the volatility anymore.
Yeah, it's 49%. Yeah, no, the key is to get a better price, really. That's pretty much where your edge is. It's to get a better price.
Yeah, but what I was finding is I was getting a better price on a lot of the losers and then not getting in on a lot of the winners.
Yep, we experienced that also, definitely. When I say we, me and my son, when we were scalping together.
Now, you said they use ICT now, right?
Well, they used ICT right from day one. It was only that I was telling them, hey guys, you know, like scalping is profitable. Try to get that into the mix. You have so much time. You're sitting, you're watching all day long, you know. And Alex came down and we traded side by side here. But like I said, then he moved to his girlfriend's house and he didn't have access to the topstep X charts. So you really couldn't do it profitably with the Ninja Trader Renko charts. The edge is really in the way that the trading view displays the Renko charts. As odd as that sounds.
I don't really have the Renko on trading view unless it's above a day.
Yeah, you have to pay for it. I know it's an add-on or whatever they call it.
Well, what sucks is I pay for the one that I got. It's like you're already charging me, but now it used to be like 2 or 3 tiers, you know, and mine would be considered the medium tier. But then they made it now where they want more money and more money and more money, and it's like, do I want to pay more for what I'm supposed to have already? And I messaged them one time and I said, look, I'm thinking about moving up a tier. I want to try out the Renko charts. So like I said, I got it, but it's only for 1 day and above. And I was like, hey, can you give me a trial of the higher tier for a few days so I can try it out, see if I like it? Because supposedly if you move up, you can't really move back down. And they're messing me by it, and they're like, no, we can't do that. I'm like, well, screw you then. I'll stay where I'm at.
Well, you're not with
I already give you.
You're not with Topstep?
No. So that's what you use is the Topstep X, right?
Yeah. Oh, here you go. I don't know what they want to charge you. Get a Bulenox account. Get a 25K Bulenox account. Oh, you're with Bulenox already.
Yeah, you told me I can't do that.
No. Yeah, there's the... I was going to say, if you're not with Bulenox, you get a 25K when they go on sale, and for $13, and then you tell them to give you Platform X, and you'll have it. But, yeah, they're going to... Well, yeah, you'd have to move everything over to Platform X. And if you have anything in drawdown, they can't move it over. That's what they told me. That's weird.
Plus, I use Ninja Trader for my entries, so then I don't know, like I'd be losing my
because you can
volume, my volume chart.
I
don't know.
Yeah. You're right. You'd lose Ninja Trader. Absolutely, you'd lose Ninja Trader.
So on the Topstep X, you have so it's basically off of the trading view chart.
Yeah.
And you have like your own indicators or
nope.
No,
you can't have your own indicators. You can't do any custom coding.
No, that's a deal. That's a deal breaker.
And they don't even have they don't even have all the indicators. It's a limited choice of indicators. And you don't have access. You know that pool of the public indicators that you can choose from that people create? Yeah, you don't even have access to that either.
No, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I don't know why they do that.
Probably because they're basically renting a limited version of TradingView.
Okay, but give access to the indicators that people made, that I forgot what it's called, but the public indicators, the ones that are out there that people.
So that's what gets me aggravated with TradingView. Is TradingView was always supposed to be this kind of open source chart where people make the indicators and share them with everybody else. So now they're getting to where like more and more they want to charge for indicators that people made. People like me and you that made them to give them out free to the community. Now they're wanting to charge more for that stuff.
Yeah, we're going to charge you for access to the free stuff.
Yeah. And that don't really seem fair, does it?
Mm. How much time left?
Like, they're getting to the point where they're like, upgrade to this tier and you can have this. But then you upgrade to it and they're like, oh, well, you only get limited access to it. Upgrade another tier and we'll let you have more access to it.
Yeah, I hate that.
Now I'm not going to keep doing all that.
Yeah, can you believe it? I even pay for Discord, believe it or not. You want to know?
So what does that give you?
The ability to put in a background and use green screen. No, that's not even accurate. You have the ability to use green screen in a background, but it's their stupid cartoon backgrounds. If you want to use a custom background, like this is my image.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so if I want to use a custom background, so I made this image that's behind me, that neon blue room. So if I want to use
it through Discord,
yeah, so I had to pay for it.
Well, can't you do all that through OBS?
Their green screen is not it's much grainier. I don't know why.
It should be the same as mine.
I don't know. It's horrifically grainy in OBS. I haven't been able to figure it out where it's not grainy.
Now, let me ask you this, because your computer's probably got a better graphics card than mine does. But can you not use NVIDIA?
I don't know what you mean by that. As like, that's a setting, I think, right?
No, it's the graphics. So what graphics card do you got? Because if you have an RTX, you can use NVIDIA, and theirs is supposed to be the best, far above everybody else.
That's above my pay grade. I don't know what graphics card I have, to be honest with you. It's an old computer that I'm running. It's a strong computer, but it's an old computer that I'm running. But I'm not sure if you're meaning that the setting that you choose is NVIDIA.
No.
So that it works with your graphics card.
No, you have NVIDIA panel or something. I forget what it's called.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't even know how to bring that into OBS. But I tried the OBS ways, and they have the background removal, and they have the chroma key. If I try chroma key and I set it to the green, because I'm using there's a green screen behind me.
Yeah.
It doesn't have, I guess, it's too specific. So there's so many dots and holes where the green screen is. It's not picking up the color. I don't know. Maybe there's a setting that says, make it more rangy,
I don't know. I'm not using anything. I think I told you that before.
Yours is better than mine. Yours is phenomenal. It's clean.
And if I would actually turn a light on, I'm almost sitting in the dark.
Oh yeah, no, I can't turn a light on. If you turn a light on,
it hurts my eyes.
If I turn a light on, the green screen goes to hell.
If I turn a light on, see a little bit more there. I got all these lights. I refuse to use them.
Yeah. No, but if I open the lights in the basement here, forget it. The green screen's finished.
Yeah, there we go. I don't like that one. I got a light on the camera. I got a light behind the monitor and a light above the monitor. Stole my wife's light.
8, 9. Let me see 10. 8, 9.
Oh, we got trade.
6, 7, 8. I'll take 9. There we go. That was $70. That was a good trade. 4 more minutes.
So
Yeah.
on OBS, you don't have.
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, that trade was off these Renkos here. Visually, the probability of a single Renko is very low. Of just having a single Renko, because it makes a new Renko bar, like just on actually the way it is, every 2 points it makes a new Renko bar. So again, I'm scalping for about 8 points, so I try to get in and I try to get 8 points, so that's why I was trying to get 10. I got a little bit better price. I got in around 01 and I was trying to get out at 10. So for 4 bars, that's what I went for on that. But it has to be green. You know, like this one here, the new Renko bar formed, that it was on a green background. So it's,
for 01, you could have got 14 plus points.
Say that again?
You said you got in at 01.
Yeah, I got it.
Easily held for 14.
No, it didn't go there. Yeah,
12.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so the high right now is 14. It did. It didn't go that there, but we don't know that. So I just went for 4 bars, 4 extra bars. After the first one, I went for 4 more bars, which was at 10. That's what I was trying to.
So I would have been in at 804, which would have been 10.5 points so far. So at least break even.
Okay. Yeah, I had it. Okay, so this thing you were even, and my other system, my official one is 805 entry, and it got out at 812. So that's the 70% trade. I wasn't even watching it because I was going for this one, but the 70% trade hit also. And where are we? Let me look at this one here. Can we can potentially have one more trade. So after that, I'm going to quit at 11:46. You didn't have any pickups to do today? Any driving duty?
No pickups today. My wife got them. She's off today. And they're doing something weird today. Like, they didn't tell anybody. And then yesterday I pick them up. They're like, "Oh, we're only going to be here from 9 to 10:30 tomorrow." I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? They're like, "Oh, we don't have time to talk about it." It's like 5 people in the drive-through line. You don't have a second to talk about it? Oh, that kind of hurt. I got to work on my volumes on these in-ear buds.
Oh, my laughing was too loud?
No, I got alerts going off. Extremely loud in my ear. So one of my algos wants to go long. Let's see, ES. What's the current percentage on that one? 68% win, 2.27 profit factor.
Wow, you have good numbers.
Yeah, but that's a diamond hand strategy there.
Oh.
I get scared to use it.
Yeah. I got banana hands. I don't have diamond hands.
So if you talk out the trade out loud, it's like nobody would ever take that, right? So what do we got? Let's put our entry there. I think exit should be there. Don't tell me until after the candle. It sucks. I got to go 5 minutes. I don't know where you want to go. So I'd assume around there. So that would be 27-point loss for a 10-point win on ES. But once again, it goes back 3 weeks. And I've been doing it for about 3 weeks now, ain't I? So that's 6 weeks of data. It's been great numbers. Of course, we both know that that's not enough data, but still good enough to track. Then I also got the it just took the other strategy on the ES just took it also. That's got a 92% win rate, 2.2 profit factor. Then what we got on the NQ. Ooh, that one just took a loss.
Whew.
That was ugly. So that one's got a 92.5 profitability. That's down to a 1% profit factor now. Looks like 2 losses in a row. Nope. 2 losses, a win, and a loss. Ooh, that one got hurt. That's why those quick scalping strategies are only good for some evals.
Yeah.
And then the other one on that has a 76% win rate, 1.7 profit factor, out of 38 trades. So that one I've been tracking for about 6 weeks also. So
Okay.
it's been doing pretty good. It's just you got to be willing to take the drawdown.
Anyways, Omnius, I think I'm going to call it a day. Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day to you. Seems
Thank
like a
you very
good
much.
day.
Yep, everything is green, and that's it. The algo is finished trading, 1146, ended up 75.60. And the account I traded today during the day was up 269, so I'm officially the winner. Way to go. Man versus machine, man beats the machine. Okay, so we'll talk. We'll pick it up on Monday. Or
Daily goal. Beat
yeah.
the machine that I programmed.
Yeah, I programmed to lose against me. Yeah, so Monday morning, guys. I'll be streaming Monday morning. And I don't think I'll stream Sunday night because it's Father's Day, so very unlikely I'll be streaming Sunday night. So pick it up on Monday. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for showing up. Omnius, it was
Happy
fun as
Father's
always.
Day.
Yep. And talk soon. Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Let's